And we're back.
Hey.
Welcome back, Dota fans. There may have been a slight technical hiccup,
yeah.
but there's no hiccup for these teams.
No,
There's
it's
no
like-
break for these teams.
Yeah, we won't get into it. But we think we figured it out. We have a draft. There you go.
Let's get right into it.
And our producer somehow survived.
That's true.
Yeah.
Love our producers out there. Shout outs to them solving those issues that occasionally we even create for them, but that's
Yes.
perfectly okay. Elephant versus Quincy crew. It all comes down to this. Friends, family, all you Dota fans out there in the wide, wonderful world. There's a lot on the line for both of these teams. Trent.
There is indeed survival, the main thing, right? You know. So what's the state of Quincy? Are they just fine? Are we good now after
No.
their wins? Oh
So,
no!
technically, there is still some stuff that's going on with them. There's potential question marks. At the very worst at this point, it would need to be tiebreakers played again with SG. But we're in a situation where if they win out, that's it. That's good. We're fine. Elephant.
What if they won one?
If they won one, I believe that
seconds
Quincy
remaining.
crew is also fine. So one game through and they should be good.
Oh, but if
5
they
seconds
zero,
remaining.
If they go 0-2, that's where things can
That's a
get spicy.
problem.
But the other thing that needs to happen is SG need to be able to win their series that's going on, which, by the way, they're playing against Team Spirit right now, or pretty soon, because this stream's a little bit ahead of the
I
others.
see.
And what's going on with that one is that Spirit also want to win. There's nobody that like has any games right now where they don't mean anything really. That's one of the important things. And likewise, our other team besides Quincy Elephant, who's going to be playing in this one, they also want a win here to put that pressure on Team Secret. And there's a chance that Elephant could still contest to be able to get upper bracket.
Alrighty, so just win.
Just win, baby. That's all you
right,
got to do.
Perfect. Thank you for the long explanation of everything important. And as that is the explanation
10
of the
seconds
groups,
remaining.
this will be the explanation of your game. It's the draft, ladies and gentlemen.
The
5
draft.
seconds
Big
remaining.
hero still left in. Tiny. That one sticks out like a sore thumb. Big, rocky, difficult to get through thumb.
Yes.
That's good at every single point in the game.
What a thumb.
And buys all the best items right now in Dota 2. But not picked. A little surprising, I would say.
Yeah, we're seeing some other little alterations to the draft. I think part of the reason for that is that we have this new kid on the block, the Elder Titan, that's really risen in popularity, and it's Elephant that take it. And Quincy crew, in response, are going to go with the Shaker and the Enchantress. So maybe they think this is some of the answers, particularly that Enchantress is like a way to go in there and try and disrupt the ET stuff early.
Yeah, TI time. ET comes back. You know, really, he doesn't get as much respect as like the
10
Shaker and the
seconds
Rubik
remaining.
and that like iconic TI status of a hero. But at this point, over the last like 3 years,
Right.
ET's been one of the most picked heroes.
Well, and I think one thing that's going to be interesting to watch is in this game, you have the ET specialist, LOA, who knows all the tricks and the trades of how to play this hero perfectly. And one of the things that's really annoying, guess what? Enchant, you just
10
take that
seconds
nice little
remaining.
astral spirit damage right off of them and keep poking them in the eye. That's what
5
Enchantress does
seconds
best.
remaining.
That was a hard change for the ET players.
It's
They
a
didn't
rough
like that one.
No.
Yeah, becoming dispellable on the buff.
Very painful. Very painful indeed. But then you take the counter pick to the counter pick, which is the Mirana. So laning is going to become very important where these people match up against each other. If they can get the Mirana against the Ench, if they can get the ET against the Ench, those two things will end up mattering a lot.
And despite having the ET with the ability to remove all the base armor of the Morphling, they still ban it out because they're respecting the Morph Shaker. It's a little too terrifying. I'm sure you guys have been seeing plenty of it across the other streams. And also Storm Spirit. I feel like every time I look over to stream, there's another Storm game happening. Lots of IO Storm being picked up too. So we'll get rid of that
10
there. And
seconds
you know, we just saw
remaining.
Doom Night Stalker Bando in the EG Undying series too. So
Right.
lots of heroes kind of filtering their way to the top here near the end of the group stage. This is how we discuss this idea of like the meta from the beginning of the group stage is always a big shift by the time you get to the end. And then everyone's going to absorb all this information, and you might
Yes.
not see any of these heroes on the first day of main stage. It's
Totally.
very strange.
And they can just be completely gone. So
Yeah.
that's something to watch for when
10
we get further
seconds
through this.
remaining.
Again, last day of groups here, though, to break it all down. And I think that another
5 seconds
key
remaining.
point to keep in mind is momentum. And that's something that we've seen be very important, and particularly for these two teams. You think about Elephant
Yeah.
in that day 2 situation. I think it was day 2, maybe day 3, where they lost to Vici in like heartbreaking fashion,
Yeah.
and then ended up coming in and getting dominated later on by Spirit. Wasn't particularly close.
No, it really was not. And I heard that they had some rough games earlier as well. I think that was versus LGD. Was that today?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So apparently they were almost winning a game again and dropped it,
Right.
which is kind of what ended up sort of seeming to break their own spirit when they came into that match versus Team Spirit. So we'll see if they're feeling a little bit better here versus Quincy Crew.
And again, Quincy Crew also thinking about the momentum. One thing to consider is that this is a team that on occasion has looked really, really bad through these group stages, and they finally were able to pull things together, win like an amazing series against SG. I actually messaged KBBQ
10
right
seconds
beforehand.
remaining.
Who's that?
The manager of Quincy Crew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. And I
Friend of the show, Jack.
friend of the show, Jack, and I was like, "Congrats, winning that series." And he said, because I also tweeted out that they're trying to kill him, and he was like, "Pre-Kiev Jack dies there for sure." He was basically, feeling the heart palpitations going. And one thing, the reason I bring that up is there's this other element of momentum, which is if you win a series, maybe that
10
could
seconds
also end
remaining.
up hurting you a little bit, right?
Well, I mean, I would be exhausted after that last game.
Exactly.
5 seconds
I mean, they
remaining.
went to the absolute limit versus SG. That was terrifying. Like there was it came down to the last team fight in a 50-some minute game.
Right.
And not even the last team fight. It came down to like little last hits of just like who's gonna die here, like Terrorblade or Tinker.
Right. Well, and I would say that it was really important as we continue through this draft. We'll get into it in just a second because there's some interesting things happening. But one thing that stood out to me, and it's been a constant issue that we've sort of brought up time and again, is the Quincy Crew winning the lanes, losing the mid game, and sometimes having to do with some criticism being thrown Yawer's way. And in that game, he really stepped up, playing on the Tiny. There was a clutch play where he ran into the pit, was able to sneak away and take the Aegis against SG, and that was part of what set them up for success. I think that it was important for them to get a really good
10
game out of
seconds
Yawer, and we'll see if
remaining.
they're able to do it again. But right now, we've got the Void Spirit, the Queen
Yeah.
Classic,
5
into
seconds
Tiny.
remaining.
So Eurus playing on the Tiny most likely in this one.
You know, that Timber Saw was fantastic from Leslie as well. And now they have second pick right now in this draft from Quincy Crew. You have 2 picks left, and I see a Tiny, a Dragonite, and an ET, and I think Timber. There's some issues with like the Magic Amp and all the burst damage like Mirana and Tiny, but at the same time you could just say like Astral Spirit or not, you're probably able to bring down something like a Timber if you're like fully committing like that. But I definitely want a big game maker hero from. It could be the Earth Shaker. They could just go 3 Shaker. There's no reason that's not possible here. But I'm
Right.
curious what Quincy Crew are thinking.
Well, so one thing I'm thinking when I'm looking at this draft, now normally you look at any other team, you'd think, okay, ET5, you probably have the Dragonite either for maybe mid or for Yang in the off lane. But if I'm looking at Elephant and I'm thinking about these players and the way that they go, I'm thinking, give that ET to Yang, the playmaker, the man. ET position 3 and
seconds
Super
remaining.
back on the classic. We just
Back,
saw.
give it back to it.
We just saw a DK position 5. Can you imagine Super of all players, the Mr. Dragonite himself coming in and playing position 5 DK? That would be amazing. I feel like he might be. Well, I'll let you do the little research.
Dude,
right now.
I don't
where you're
even
going.
know.
I think he's the player with the most Dragonite games in all of competitive
I
Dota.
feel like it would be very surprising to me if he's not, but he's also been like I guess off that role for such a long time.
It's true. It is definitely true that it's been a while, but tell me.
All right, well, according to his Dota Buff stats, all right, his third highest hero, guys, is Shadow Fiend at 105 games.
Wow.
All right. Second most played Invoker
10
at
seconds
122 professional games.
And then
Ladies and gentlemen, his #1 most played heroes in professional games. It's 217 Dragon Knight games. That's unbelievable. What a legend, dude.
Almost double the next highest.
And then what's crazy is that he had almost 63.6% win rate. Like, let's
Right.
go. Let's go super.
It would be really great if they brought back Position 5 Dragon Knight just one more time. Back for the man.
No one knows this hero like I do.
More than likely going to be a maybe hero there, but we'll see. It's a pretty good matchup against the Void Spirit. I feel like you can have a good laning stage there. And Yawar on one of his most, I think, one of his stronger heroes as well with the Medusa. I like it more in this type of a game where you don't have like the super mobile Linas or something like that. Like, yeah, Tiny can run around pretty quick early in the later stages, but DK is fairly static. The NP is a good answer, I think, for the Medusa. I feel like I really love Nature's Prophet for it. Go for it.
All right, I had to keep going, guys. I'm sorry with the stats. According to Dota, he actually only has 193 games, so there could be that could be a tiering difference between Dota. But he has 193, let's say, at least, professional Dragon Knight games. The next highest is actually just 96. So if they gave this to Super, if he got a couple more games in, he could be 100 Dragon Knight games ahead of the next closest Dragon Knight player.
Oh, no, and
But
it falls
they don't love
apart,
us.
and
Yeah,
it's
I
maybe.
mean, it was a long shot, but we liked it. And oh no, it's desperate times, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
It's back.
Listen.
Now, friend of the show, Jack KBBQ. If there's one thing that Quincy crew fans know, it's that when you get down to the dirt, you got to go into the toxic puddle of Venomancer.
That's right.
This is their, like, I don't even know what you call it. Their lucky hero, it feels like at this point.
Yeah, something alike that.
They got to pull out the wins sometimes. And Veno is a pretty scary hero at the beginning of the game, I find, right? Like, if you get a good snowball going, you can, like, pressure towers really hard. But late game, that Aghanims, once the BKBs come out and you feel some relief as your opponent, but then they start dwindling down. And it gets shorter and shorter and shorter. And you get poisoned. You just die.
It's true. It's a deadly one, and the slow, steady burn down from it is just devastating. And also, thinking about the way that ability got changed over the last couple of patches, you're now doing % base damage against a Dragon Knight who's going to be very high HP, a Tiny is going to be very HP, Super on his ET, which may or may not be high HP depending upon how much farm this fella gets. But we'll see how it ends up going as we get ready to go into game number 1. Elephant facing off against Quincy crew. Both of these teams have a lot on the line. Quincy crew trying to secure their berth into the lower bracket of the main event. And of course, on the other side, Elephant hoping to challenge Secret and find a way to sneak into that upper bracket.
Prepare for battle.
And we should mention as well that our producer letting us know, was that Thunder Predator one up? Is that what you're saying?
They lost?
Oh, T1. Spoilers. T1 won against Thunder Predators, so a lot of the potential tiebreaker scenarios have been taken away with that victory, I believe.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh, okay. So actually that opens up a couple of new things. Sorry for the quiet there. We were listening in to what was said, and it sounds like if there is going to be an EG victory, that would turn into a 3-way tiebreaker for the upper bracket. And Trent, you and I cast a lot of the NADPC games.
We did.
EG tends to beat Undying.
They like the tiebreakers in NA, you know?
That too.
We get quite a few of those.
Unbelievable.
Well, for now, we're here, and we'll worry about this one, I suppose. And don't forget, we have the mainstream, who are always up on that group stage shenanigans as well. They're always happy to tell you guys all about that stuff. You don't want to go there. I mean, I see who's left there? Lizard? I mean, yeah, Lizard.
I mean, he's very...
I like his shirt, though. Oh, Insania is there. Okay,
Okay.
well, all right, you guys can go. Insania. You know, I know you got to get the knowledge. It's fine.
And it's not Fasania, the fake Insania, which is...
Oh, is that what that is? Wait, do you mean Jenkins?
No, I mean Fasania.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, look at that one. They got a little sneaky wraparound in there, and it was that a denied bounty room.
Well, we're looking for a repeat performance here. If anyone was tuning in earlier, perhaps, to some of the Fnatic games, you may have seen jabs on the Nature's Prophet and all the beautiful plays he was able to make with that treant spread across the map. Sprouting up everywhere, blocking Ancients, denying bounty runes. A lot of pressure. If you want to impress us with Nature's Prophet, yeah, you're going to have to work pretty hard in this one.
Absolutely. It was a crazy game, and what you saw from Jabs was nothing short of a masterclass. And in this one, he's going to have to, on Yang, play a little bit of a different role since it's the core. But
Yeah, and I feel like that's a lot harder to do as a core. Because
Definitely.
like there's more responsibilities towards yourself and less about helping out the team.
and less about just sort of denying people resources as opposed to playing for your own game, which is what you're able to do is that position 4. But we'll see. Still super valuable if you can get any blocks on the Ancients with the Treants, particularly with the Medusa lineup.
Super down bottom went for a courier kill. Still trying to hunt it here, but now he's just sort of in behind. Oh my god, he actually found it.
Dude, that's a good one. Well played.
All right, nicely done. Camps are both open here as well for an ET, so, you know, Super's happy about that.
See if you can get those stacks off in a little bit there. Obviously, incredibly high damage that can be thrown out in those later stages. Up top, haven't talked about this one a ton, but LOA and Yawor playing off against the FY and Yang combination. Elephant, you know, we talked about this a lot through the first couple of days, and this is a team that anything short of a TI victory, as far as the way that it was built up for, is going to be a disappointment. And, I mean, so far it's been looking kind of rough for them.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to envision them as sort of like that initial like team secret, right? Kind of very similar idea of like a lot of superstars, especially for us in the like the Western scene. These are all players that everyone's very familiar with.
Yes.
Like a lot of times the Chinese team is formed, and maybe you know like 1 or 2, but you're learning a lot about the players as time goes on. This team was formed, and I was like, oh yeah, I know all of them. Like I have watched them on the TI stage. These guys are all very familiar. Obviously, they've lost one of said members since then, who was the least familiar of the crew, to thus pick up Super. So we had the full 5-man stack, but. It's still looking very good for their chances here, especially if they can find their way to a potential upper bracket.
Right. Well, that's going to be the big question mark, is what happens when we get to the main stage? Are they going to be able to sort of put together some solid performances? There's been a couple of games where it's looked quite good, and then several where it's been very disappointing. But you can see the wrap up here. FY moves out over to the side, able to get an Observer Ward, D Ward, and also farming his way through the jungle as he heads through. And down bottom, gonna get caught there by the stomp. A little bit of an avalanche throwdown as well, as Super got brought very low, but does have the salve afterwards to allow him to stay in this lane.
Not gonna get canceled either. No sneaky plays. All right, good. Always gotta watch out for those ones. Mid lane been pretty chill. It looks like Somnus absolutely crushing so far against Quinn. This DK, I mean, there's not a lot you can do to like bully out a DK, right? He's on for the 2-1-1 build as well. Not concerned about multiple points in the Dragon Blood. Is able to get some runes too. And Quinn, it should get better. Obviously, you know, you gain a few more things as his Void Spirit compared to DK's. The levels get a little bit later.
They have more rotating kill potential as well if people start diving on these other lanes. The flip side to that is that there is Yang in the game, and on this Nature's Prophet can make things happen pretty quickly across the board.
Yeah, one benefit of Void Spirit at least is that you can't get ganked pre-6 like a lot of the other Spirit heroes, or like, you know, heroes that don't have that mobility. Like Storm and Ember are the main ones, right? But you can't really get Sprout kills versus the Dissimilate, so that's very helpful.
FY there, not able to secure the water rune for either himself or Somnus. Instead, it was up top side where he was able to pick that one up on the DK as Yang.
Yeah, he just took a lot of damage. He got Hadouken there too.
Koufrul, careful. LOA able to draw it out first blood. Not bad at all.
Has an arrow here, but that's a bit too much. And yeah.
Radiant structure.
Seder Tormentor's still there as well.
Very well played. All right, so off to a decent start. I mean, again, this is
Couldn't tell if that was Effie or Eng. Let's check the voice lines for a second.
I think that this is, again, though, if there's a way that I see this game playing out, it's that Quincy crew look really good in the laning stage, and then things slowly but steadily degrade out. That's been their sort of, I don't know, kryptonite, it feels like. It's just around that 15-minute mark things really fall apart.
They'd rather lose the lanes at this point.
Exactly.
Seems like there's a sure chance they're going to win.
Yeah, that's the main way to do it. But I want to see if, you know, that last series has helped them at all. And then on the other side, Elephant, you know, just put together a solid performance and make those good mid-game moves that we've seen them time and time again.
I think the mid-game moves look really scary this game. Nature's Prophet, Dragon Knight, Tiny, even the Mirana. Like, look how good of a game this is for Mirana. Like, you wonder why they picked it so early. I mean, first off, they got the Mirana, and then they still got away with the Tiny later, which is really nice. But FY should never throw a blind arrow this game. There's no, like, Why bother throwing the arrow first? There are so many setups for you to guarantee some nice ones.
We'll see if he can make that happen. Gonna get the Mind Stealer action going there towards mid. LOA making this move, trying to secure some bounty runes, or rather, excuse me, the main runes for Quinn, but has to back out and is actually heading all the way home. Quinn doesn't feel comfortable.
Down bottom
sitting
too,
out there
though,
in
and yeah,
Illusion.
MSS is just on it.
你这么看着队友不会生气吧？真是
Salvages
啊。
things there. So they head back out, and Somnus just going for the tanky build. The treads without boots. Love that inventory.
Least important component here for a Dragon Knight.
It's like, I don't need to move.
Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, man, LOA's been getting a lot done on this Enchantress, it feels like. Making some good moves over, got the first blood. Now gonna wrap back in and see if he can put some pressure here onto Yang. Can they find anything?
I mean, it's generally a pretty good sign when you haven't talked about the carry.
Ooh, arrow afterwards, able to sidestep that one. The enchant afterwards wants to TP away. Do they have anything to break it? No. Stomp already used.
FY trying to get a defensive arrow to try and steal that Centaur. Not quite lucky enough, and now LOA wants to make him pay for it too.
Yeah.
Should get the arrow. Free arrow though. Looks like LOA was obviously well aware of that, and will now just go high ground and grab a Satyr in a couple seconds.
Easy peasy. Now, again, very slow start to this one. Both teams feeling fairly comfortable where they're at. Nobody pulling completely ahead in terms of the laning stage.
Surprised MSS is getting away with this pull. What's happening down bottom? Why is he able to do this? I'm not sure what Super's doing.
Yeah. Is a little bit
MSS like
weird.
threw down a ward. All right, he's TPing. That's why. He's looking at what's happening mid.
Oh, Somnus. Ooh, almost goes down. One more Hadouken. Does he get the range? The angle? Oh, not quite going to be on the mark. Satyr Tormentor getting out of
bottom
there
lane.
and
Leslie
down
ulted.
there. Jump in. Super going to go for that stomp to toss forward onto him. Super looking for the finish. Leslau in trouble. And
MSS though,
will
under the
go
tower.
down.
He's chasing yours.
Finding the kill. Nicely played by MSS. Able to make up for it.
Oh, what a strange series of events there.
Wait a minute. Turn now. On to Super. MSS keep on getting aggro. Wasn't quite able to do enough and wisely backs away. The ET with the Spirit there might have been able to live and kill him off instead.
All right, well, meanwhile, 2UR, who, again, we haven't really discussed, just having a completely free game with all the chaos across this map. Definitely something you want for a Medusa. Not going to have any Ancients stacked up. Probably not even any neutrals, I imagine. No, nothing's really there in the jungle forms. Between Quinn moving through there, as well as Ench being very busy on the aggressive, then UR is mostly just sent off for the lane farm for now.
So far, Leslau 2-3-0-1 on the skill build, picking up that urn. And you can tell nobody wants to lane against a Venom. You're just going to head off to the jungles and screw this, I'm out of here. And back to farming some more for him. In the meantime, Quincy crew going to hold on to this mid-tier 1 as long as possible. Actually going to bring Quinn back into the lane as the double null tally build. And Edge creep, stomp and walk away.
Is under attack.
Got a little bit of gold in him. But yeah, what a slow game so far.
It is. I feel like you can't really go on the DK, right? That was a tough one. We got rune fights, though, at least.
This is a nice pickoff.
Not much of a fight, I suppose, is it?
No.
Fight implies there's two sides combating here, but, you know, towers, they are dying. DK, trees just, like, wandering in there. Not much they can do. And Eurus even finding LOA in the back. Gone.
Easy pickoff. Had salves, but couldn't do anything in time. But again, this is all, yeah, we're continuing to farm on this Medusa. But losing off those couple of heroes, not the greatest in the world.
My path leads to riches.
So it'll be Spirit Vessel and Treads as the first two items here for Leslau as well. Pretty good game for it, right? Versus the DK. Definitely stands out, but Tiny, pretty solid to have versus him as well, as Quinn able to confidently farm up that neutral camp, even with FY nearby. FY not really finding a lot of big plays. I was expecting a little bit more, not gonna lie. Thought we'd have some arrow setups going on, but I guess part of that is that maybe's been very static on the DK.
Right.
You know, just hanging out mid, has secured the tower. And partially why this game's also felt so slow is that a Dragon Knight tends to have this magnetic pull to the enemy mid because they don't want to rotate and make any plays, or they're going to lose their tower even easier.
MSS in the meantime going to be able to find the fissure, block off, and super. Most likely going to fall here as the stomp will come, but eventually the burn down happens. And this should secure the tier 1 tower bottom. So Quincy crew matching the movements of Elephant, but they don't quite have the same type of pushing power. It's not really the same as a DK enemy.
Yeah, and Quinn takes the wave in the middle too, but he can't really trade out and try and catch them back on this mid disadvantage they have here with that tower being gone. Nearest just going to catch them that farm in the mid lane too as he heads towards that silver edge on the earlier end on the Tiny. And again, I grow concerned for Quincy Crew's game. I feel like Elephant are just going to start popping off all over this map in like 6 minutes or so.
Yeah, the DK Blink Dagger feels like a scary thing, which, is that coming out right now? I believe it is.
DK's Blink Dagger, we got some smokes coming out here. Tiny Shadow Blade will be here sooner rather than later. It's like 2,000 gold away, but it's Tiny. You can see him just cutting through this camp, and I'm sure there'll be a couple of kill bounties to help out that wallet. Ooh, that's not going to get anything, the wallet, though. That arrow right there.
A little miss off the mark from the creep. Yeah, I guess that we haven't seen the blocks of the Ancients yet, so still a lot of farm for Dusa. Trying to get in towards that Manta style. There's a DD down bottom, which is going to be claimed by Quinn. Sam's not quite able to get there in time to pick it up. So at least they have a kill rune on Quincy crew, but Elephant trying to get active. Moving in towards the jungle. FY is there for the follow-up after the stun. Sam looking for it, trying to get out. There's the stun afterwards. The arrow. Oh, Leslow did the side swipe. Able to back out of that one. And now Somnus is in kind of deep, and they have the DD and the walk forward into the kill. Quincy crew.
That was level 1 stun.
They punish.
That's what that was. 0.25 seconds longer. I'd say he's dead.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's crazy.
There's a slight difference there. And, the worst part about that is that you're trying to punish a Veno in its natural habitat. This is the Beastmaster. This is the Venomancer. They come down into your safe lane after the tower's gone, and they just live here. They have Hawk's Revision on the Beastmaster. For Veno, he's got the wards. So when you go for those kills, you often need a smoke, right? Then when you don't succeed on them, it feels really bad. And what's really, really important here is that Quincy crew need time. They need Lezo to get this Blink Dagger because the next step for Elephant is to go for the tier 2 top and the tier 2 middle. Bottom, tier 1, no one cares. But Leslau is on a clock right now, trying to get this Blink Dagger as fast as he can because he's the hero that actually punishes when they come into these tier 2s, right? It's such a more dangerous place to try and siege because of all the different avenues this Earthshaker could blink and Echo Slam you on.
Oh, no, you mean MSS, not
Sorry,
Leslow.
my bad.
Yeah,
yes.
I was confused there for a
Sorry,
second.
we are not getting a blink on a Venom. That would be well, actually, we probably will later, but after a few more big items.
There it is.
Yeah, but yes, the Blink Dagger on MSS on the Earthshaker.
Well, right now, Quinn showing on this bottom lane, trying to play the Veno route with the Veno in the game. Somnus looking for the rundown. Yang off to the side, spots him for a moment, looking for the jump. Somnus, do they see him? They can't get there in time. Elephant a little bit too slow on the move. Quincy crew punished by getting away. Samantha done.
Every second is such a punishment right now. They really want this top or this middle tower because it just takes away so much of the space that MSS is allowed to farm. And you can see how desperate he is for this. Like, he's just hitting neutrals as Earthshaker. And this is the one real problem with this hero. Like, we're seeing it as one of the most picked heroes at TI, but there's a reason why it wasn't showing up in pretty much both seasons of DPC, honestly. Was this precise issue of just like the punishment. And I love this kind of a play where you're willing to join for the fight even though you don't have the blink because they want to utilize Quinn. And so this is just a Fisher fight for him.
Feels like they know what's going on, but they didn't know quick enough, and Yang pulled back in, Fissure down for the kill. Quincy crew get the pick off. And Burst Splitter through, tries to pull him back in. That's not going to be good enough. So a little bit of a misplay again by Elephant, and it's just so much space created right now for the Medusa.
Another Fisher there too. Doesn't look like they have the jump. There's no Yules, right, on Quinn, so you can't go for this really far extension on the kills just off of Fisher, but space and time for Yawer. And MSS is back to his home ground. Looking for a blink.
Yeah. Constant farm.
Moonlight Shadow now being used, though. He could be the target. There's an Obs just above the outpost. They see him right now running around up here. So you have two options. fight the Earthshaker or go for the bigger kills in this ward mid.
Oh, they're going to have to be careful. Leslau's the one that they find right at the start. Super going to get caught there by the sleep. And he is perfectly happy. But the jump in! Quinn takes
got
the arrow!
Nice.
Oh, and Super now gets ran at. Quinn finds the finish in Leslau, appreciating the help. This has been some pretty good Dota by Quincy Crew over the last couple of minutes.
I felt like there was a nice snowball forming for Elephant. I felt like they were going to really take over this mid game, but they're just getting stalled out. You know, they're not really getting anywhere into dire territory. They're not setting up these pick-off plays that you would expect with a tiny DK Mirana.
Yeah.
All with a Nature's Prophet. Like, what is Yang able to contribute when you don't get that Orchid kill onto the Void Sphere, you know? I'm sure he's able to push out the waves and stuff, but they have heroes that can do that. They're not getting that global mobility. And now, here is the Blink Dagger, and I could totally see MSS just smoking and hunting for this Nature's Prophet, because I love playing versus Nature's Prophet as Earthshaker. Nature's Prophet and Ember Spirit just feels so good, because you know you're going to catch them somewhere near the waves. And you know, Yang, he's pretty good at Dota, so perhaps he won't get caught in one of those bigger echoes since he doesn't have to be in the middle, but, you know, sometimes they get a little bit greedy.
It's true. Greed can occasionally be good, but it's not always. Leslau moves in. They're going to jump right on top of the Ench, but she already has the heal going. Nature's Attendants keeping her alive, and LOA lives through it all. Heads up play just to pop that right as soon as he got caught in the stomp. And oh, on the other side though, FY comboed together with Eurus. They find the kill on a Quinn. That is a huge kill. Good play by Elephant.
And the thing is, that's going to be free essentially for like until I guess ever. Like, you know, BKB won't save you. I don't think he's going A on disc next. Like that. It's all just a matter of having vision down with sentries to prevent that from occurring again.
Sanjin Kai is a nice little touch, but it's, you know, it's not easy.
I don't think it's enough.
Yeah.
I mean, you already have a 3 arrow and 4 in Starfall.
They're getting ready to move into this area. Elephant, do they realize this is coming? Leslau jumps up the Tumbler's toy, and then the Fissure block off. Oh no, Eurus in some trouble there.
Sad
They
this
run him
death is.
down.
Like,
Slowly but steadily, Leslau.
That was sick.
We can't get there in time. Wasn't able to get the Fissure off.
that sleep from Super, even if he dies here, so worth it. Moonlight Shadow, though.
Fissure, round
Sentry.
2. Tries to run.
I think he can just TP out.
Oh man, that was looking so good for Quincy Crew, but then a great play by Elephant.
Where are they going?
I don't know.
They don't want to TP out. They want to set up for something in the future here. They want to do maybe a sleep into arrow. Oh, well. Super's just like, oh, I don't want to get spotted here.
Yeah, he's away. Interesting. Still, Eurus, they're wrapping onto Leslau.
Super's coming back in?
They have vision. They have the sentry down though. And more heroes coming into the area. MSS looking for it. Weird one. They pop the ulti now. LOA turning onto Eurus down low. Their splitter coming through with the dunk. MSS able to control onto both. Eurus in trouble, going to fall. They lose Lesau, but they gonna get 3 in turn. What a sick combo coming out from the Crew.
Little bit greedy there, I think, from Elephant to try and turn that into more than just an escape. You know, you probably should have just been happy the fact he got out Eurus, but then they try and turn burn and see if they can make something happen. I mean, you know where the enemy is, so you kind of feel like you've got something there, but I don't know. They missed a little bit of a window of feeling very strong here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Just like that. 4-10. Quincy Crew starting to build this lead. 2000. You know, they talk about momentum again, and thinking about Elephant and the way that this group stage kind of started for them, and if it ends like this potentially with Quincy Crew taking the lead over him after looking really rough over the past couple days, that's got to be pretty demoralizing going into the main event. They would love to be able to find a win here, not just to put the pressure on Secret for tiebreakers, but also, you know, to just have that momentum going into the main event.
Radiant's top tower
Oh, you
is
can
under
see there,
attack.
MSS not only just getting themselves the 80 Fissure damage, but about to be 20 minutes, and just about has enough for that shard. So you guys probably been seeing a lot of this one. I love this Earthshaker shard.
Oh yeah, it's real good. It can really allow you to just play without having to fully commit into the fights, which is, you know, pretty important against a hero like ET. But, oh, Quincy Crew.
All right, so problems I can foresee for now for Quincy Crew is they don't really have any sort of good saves, and it is a Medusa versus an ET. Medusa tends to be very static in the team fights, particularly outside of the ultimate. The ultimate is crazy because you do get a very nice movement speed bonus when you play as Medusa, which is often overlooked. But you know, sometimes you get slept up, and with all the amp, and then the ET comes in, you have no armor. It can be a bad start. So Force Staff gonna be the next item for Leslav, which I really like. And for extra protection, the Aegis is picked up there onto our Medusa.
Oh, a nice catch there from Quinn, comboing together with MSS afterwards. Tries to make a play with the Orchid on Yang. Eurus walking back into this one, but no Mirana means the kill is much harder. Eurus wants to go in. The rest of the team a little bit behind him. Quinn. Oh, in some trouble. Gets caught. Avatos dead. Nicely played by Elephant.
I wonder what was happening there. 'Cause it felt like they kind of knew.
Uh-oh. More. Moving around the map. Catching now. They're going to pop the Manta. Yawor going to get chased. Pops the ulti. And then the runaway. So that will keep the Medusa alive for the moment. And Elephant mass TPing up top. They're going to immediately smoke back up and try and go for round 2.
I mean, they still have Dragon Form. They have Blink Stun. Oh, he's getting greedy.
Yeah, running away. You're going to whip yourself into a frenzy trying to get out of there. Y'all were down on the low ground. They jump in for the stun, but the fissure to break it off.
He has
ET
Echo.
ulti. A lot of damage out. MSS daring them to go in. Hey, Yover's kind of feeling himself a little bit. He's got his mojo back.
Yeah, a little bit of voice lining. All right.
Well played.
Meanwhile, LOA just comes through in the mid lane out of nowhere. Keep this lane pushing in their favor. And what is Yang up to this game? Going for a BKB next. So, again, the lack of fights in their favor feels really bad when you go Orchid first. Feels like you don't have a great accelerant because you built into this idea of like going for kills and everything. And, you know, Quinn didn't have the Dispel. Still doesn't.
Right.
Probably would have felt really good to get a couple more fights under your belt.
This is a blink getting finished right now for the Medusa.
Oh, Swift Blink Dota.
Let's go. But the BKBs. We've got it done for the Tiny, done for the DK, done for the Nature's Prophet. 3 BKBs coming out all simultaneously, and MSS stalking up top where they think this pressure's going to come. Walk in, Somnus. Oh,
the trees.
jumps in, but a chance for a big Echo there. The fissure to start it, trying to bring down one. Quinn able to jump out the Echo Slam to save his carry, but it doesn't do enough. In the end, Yawor walks in, trying to bring down Elephant. Somnus M, can they kill him? Yes. So that's the BKB fight in a trade of mid for mid.
It was the Wrath for Nature. It hit him for 540 damage.
Just like that, the game goes back again to even, 6-12, with Medusa still sitting top net worth.
And Elephant trading evenly when the Aegis is sitting there on that Medusa, so that's going to feel very good for them. Missed out on their kill potential, so turning it more into a bit of a split push game, trying to stay away from the bigger numbers of Quincy Crew. Quincy Crew going to try and force something here, even with the Void Spirit being down.
Big move with the smoke. Elephant. Do they realize it? FY is there to break it, but will end up being broken because of it. As they chase him down and eventually find that kill on Mirana. Now Quinn back. A little bit angry about what went down before. Eurus. They know that they caught him. Jumps through again. The dust is there. Eyes on the Tiny. Fissure afterwards. The control comes out. And now with the Spirit Vessel and all the heroes surrounding him, Eurus will drop yet again.
队友不会生气吧？
Huge kill for Quincy Crew. Much
That was
needed.
big.
You know, this comes back to like all those invis kills that he's been setting up on Quinn. A little bit of revenge there for the crew. Meanwhile, his teammates though pushing top. MSS setting him the tree line. They didn't catch his blink. I think Yang's dead.
Got him again.
Oh,
Maybe a
no,
chance.
he was too fast because he didn't have the echo.
看
Big
队友
play
不
there.
生气吧，
Why,
哥哥。
why didn't he Fisher first?
I
guess-
don't know.
Did he not check for the BKB?
I'm not sure. He's just trying to get a BKB charge, surely.
Yeah. Let's be it.
Surely.
You want that bonus damage, I understand. It's 150 extra, and if you think there's no BKB, you just go for it.
So, 25 minutes in, still about 2,000 gold separating these two as towards mid. Quinn finds another one. Somnus gonna get caught, slowed down, jump forward. Oh, we're in the midst of all of it with the Scotty out. They're trying to chase this guy down, but don't quite have enough yet to get him.
Yeah, it's a very hard kill.
Again, sort of showing the strength of this lineup right now. They do lose the Demon Edge on the Courier coming out for Yawor. So,
Oh, well, he might pay for this one on Yang. He doesn't have that BKB back yet.
uh-oh. Gwen, right on top, chasing, looking for the rundown. Moving in with MSS, the fissure's there. And one more touch, they give the kill over to MSS.
I can pound the profit.
Thank you very much, Quinn, he says. Well, meanwhile, back to the Medusa, though, chasing on to maybe once again. They know no BKB. This is what just happened to Nature's Prophet.
Oh, they got him.
What's happening? Why are you going over there
Elephant
with
is falling
BKBs?
apart. What
You
is
have
happening?
BKBs.
Chase
They
now,
have a cooldown.
round 2. Gonna find the kill on ET. One by one, they're dropping.
是吧，哥哥？
Quincy crew just styling. I don't know what they ate in the morning, but
Radiant's
they got woken up.
All right, I mean, you'll take those. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Crazy stuff there.
And now they can just plant themselves around this tier 2 in the mid lane, and with so many heroes dead, it will fall very easily and very, very quickly. Quincy grab the damage, and there's your replay there. Oh look, he doesn't have BKB. He dies. MSS just with the easiest steal of his life.
It's crazy how that happens.
And then
right?
there's this other hero on the other side of the map, and what's really crazy is like his BKB was on cooldown,
是吧，哥哥？
and then he died.
Yeah.
Wild.
Another round of finding the pick in this. What? They got him again. Yang up top. Less loud there. Right-clicking through,
no.
and they
Oh,
got
no.
him with the finish even in midst of the BKB. Dude, they're
Feeling
doing
it.
it. They're feeling themselves, definitely.
你这么菜，你对
Quincy
我不
crew
生
woke up
气啊
here.
哥
Well, the
哥
supports from Elephant, they want a revenge kill here. All right, checking the wind, FY. Maybe thinking about an arrow here. Wants to Robin Hood this and put it right through perfectly, but maybe not.
I just don't know what Elephant's
2300
doing
HP.
right now.
I feel like they're gonna bring maybe up here and try and do something, but the illusions did just spot his rotation, and Leslie also pinged it, so they kind of have a read on the fact that they're gonna try and set something up top. They should not die here on Quincy. I think they know exactly what's happening. They even, okay, yeah.
Are scanning.
Looks like Elephant maybe trying to figure that out too as they do scan their high ground. Dire scan up there too.
Yeah, everybody knows what's happening, and it just does not it doesn't appear as if Elephant are making like that super active moves. They don't feel like they can fight right now, I guess, which is weird because they went like mass BKBs. Oh my God! Oh, is Eurus gonna die again?
I don't know. This seems unlikely.
Man. The dust is down. The ulti is out. The arrow will connect, but the rest of them moving in for staff, keeping their buddies alive. Eurus just gonna TP out of there. But like they've used all their BKB charges. What is happening with Elephant today?
They're very happy to just force those and wait.
Yeah.
You can see it there. They're just like, okay, go ahead. You know?
Why not?
Radiant's top tower is
Well,
under attack.
down bottom. Chase down, looking for him yet again. Caught Yang. Echo
我真是
dead.
吧，哥哥？
It wasn't even an echo. It was just the freaking aftershock from the enchant totem.
Yeah, that's 100 to 0, or 100 death to with no BKB opportunity there. And knowing that if you BKB TP, you're definitely still dead with the right-click damage that's there. And oh, hey, there's that answer we were talking about way ago.
Yeah.
Does have the Aeon Disc there for the Void Spirit, so doesn't have to worry about invis kills blowing him up anymore. From the Tiny now can play even more aggressive on the side lanes. Eurus was heading that way and just turns tail. So I guess I'll go back to the high ground now.
Just get me out of here.
Now Super, sitting in the tree line, very dangerous spot, but they also need some sort of a comeback opportunity. This is one of those spots. There's one way to do it. Unfortunately, the rest of the team not on that same page.
No, this is the
He's
thing.
out.
They feel so disconnected from each other. It's like Elephant are all playing each individual games of Dota. Not that sort of single-mindedness that you tend to see from some of these other squads.
I really think they got a little dumbfounded around 15, 20 minutes, and they just totally lost their way in their game plan.
Yeah.
Like, I really think with these heroes, they had an easier game.
MSS is throwing out the Roshin line. Oh my God. Literally trying to throw this game as hard as possible.
Wow,
but-
that's impressive. Well, that's actually the first. I know Tsunami was really looking forward to that, so.
Smoke up and go to Roshin. Dude, they're rapping. They know that they're Roshin. The Tsunami elephant thing came out, but they're not going to go.
That would have been a little bit too intense if they. That would have been the last time that voice line ever got played if they threw with that.
Can you imagine?
You know what I can't imagine?
What's that?
Is that Medusa Shard is really annoying.
And they have it now. Aghanim Scepter done.
Okay, all right,
on
look
the
at Quinn
Venno.
too. He's just sitting in between like 4 heroes, but he's Aeon Disc.
Oh.
They can't do anything.
Elephant just kind of getting rolled.
they're trying to think of a plan here. All right, they've gone in really deep with this Moonlight Shadow. They have a catapult moving through even, and they're just killing couriers. Nice.
Look at Quinn. He brought him down to half HP. Somnus
Is under attack.
in some trouble there.
Radiant's top tower.
Enchant. Like, look at that. LOA runs up to the base, enchants, and then gets out. They're cutting creep waves, trying to kill couriers, doing everything they can. But guess what? Power's up on your high ground, hitting away at this tier 3 tower, and there is no response.
He's close to the Swift Blink too.
This looks like the blink away.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, all right.
Listen, this is an entirely different team than we've seen the past couple days from Quincy Crew. The other ones, they look lost. This one, they are in complete control.
That siege wagon staying up there after the arrow was thrown out. Helping out the squad. Not that they really need it, because they definitely have the damage at the moment.
Eurus goes for the toss back play.
Dangerous.
I mean, this guy, he's still got an Aegis. I don't know if this is going to end up working. The Echo, the rundown. Eurus popping that BKB, trying to make a fight happen, but is it going to be enough? It doesn't look like it. They're walking away. That's going to be Aegis. Life down. Has the ulti when he comes out of it. No more Tiny in this fight. Jumps forward, blinks aggressively into the base. Yang in some trouble, trying to get out, but it's not going to happen. Elephant, they're back into their towers, taken down behind the tier 4s. And just like that, Quincy Crew making a statement.
That's
GG,
it.
they're done.
I can't say I blame them. They completely lost their way. They had a game plan, and I think that game plan was just a little bit too telegraphed for them to take the victory. Quincy, very impressive stuff.
Very impressive indeed. Quincy Crew able to take the game off of Elephant. And with that, I believe that does mean that they have been able to secure themselves into the lower bracket. If I'm not mistaken, be sure to go tweet at me and tell me I'm terrible if I'm wrong about that. But I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Impressive
for them.
showing.
Good news for them. I mean, beyond that, just like the way they played this game, because to me, they identified like the win condition of Elephant, and they just completely shut it out. And I guess that's what it comes down to. Was the problem with Elephant's draft is that it was very one-dimensional.
Wow.
You're looking at some stats there, anything? Oh, okay. No, we're just good.
I'm looking at damage stats, and like every player on Quincy Crew did more damage than everybody else on Elephant, except for one. That's it. So anyways, we're going to go do some math on the other side of this one. Call it good.
We have been confirmed they have secured lower bracket.
They have
You're not
secured lower
wrong.
bracket.
Just so you know.
I nailed it.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Got it. All right. How
We
about game
nailed
two? Maybe Elephant will nail it.
Leaving me hanging.
Oh, my bad.
There it is. See you all in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. We have Trent very engaged in our series at the moment.
Did you guys see this EG Undying game?
It's pretty good. It's pretty freaking
Yo, this
good.
stuff's crazy. Dude, Undying are going for the throne. I hear
Unbelievable.
Sunsfan. He's getting hype.
Look at Sunsfan
Look,
go.
look, they're doing it.
The throne.
Undying are going to do it.
Get
He's
the throne.
dead. Arteezy's gone.
Oh, my God.
It's not easy for Arteezy.
It's so close.
Oh, what are
Dude.
you guys doing here?
Darkseer is so good. Oh, my God.
That's your hero.
That's my
He's
hero.
doing it. I think that it looks like they're going to close it out, guys.
We do have a game that we're getting ready to
What?
go into right
Oh.
now, the cast, which is
All
game
right.
2 of Quincy Crew versus Elephant. So let's get ready to hop into that right now. In case you guys don't know, there's a lot of games going on, and their final things are getting. You need to turn that off.
Sorry, it was still going. My
Still
bad.
your Sunspan in the background. Unbelievable. But yeah. GG's been called. Undying win. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable.
Elephants
That's
turn to
crazy.
ban.
Well done. I'm so bad with all those things. What does that? Does that mean there's no longer three, or does that mean there is?
There is no three-way tiebreaker because of that. It just means that it's going to be EG and Undying in the lower bracket. Dude, can you imagine running into freaking EG in the lower bracket best of one?
Is that really what that means?
That's what that means. That's crazy. Oh,
I'm so bad at all
man.
this group stage math.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I just realized.
Turn to pick.
What could it be? Are you saying it's Quincy Crew?
It could be Quincy Crew against EG in the best of ones.
That would be the worst meme.
Out of the
In
fire
TI
pit
history.
and into the fire they go.
NA just murdering itself from the last match right into the main event.
That would be
seconds remaining.
unreal. Well, regardless, we
Mm-hmm.
do have this game that's in front of us. It is
seconds
Quincy Crew
remaining.
facing off against Elephant, and we've got a whole collection of picks. Lycan and Tiny Band out, Monkey King and the IO as well.
So that puts us now, as you were saying, these two teams are both secured. Lower bracket, we're good. So
Yes.
theoretically, this is just for placement in terms of this is just for just heroes, right? At this point, we're just
I
we're just
think
playing
so.
some Dota.
I think that the idea behind it is that you still want to get a good placement because if you end up at the very bottom of the bracket,
Yes, you play the
the top of
10
it
seconds
otherwise.
remaining.
Which I don't think we know fully what it. I guess we do know what
Well,
it is.
technically,
Five
if
seconds remaining.
Quincy 2-0 here, then they will be 2-2 and 4, and Elephant will be 2-2 and 4, right?
Yes, so it would be 6 and 10 and 6 and 10
Mm-hmm.
across the board amongst the lower bracket, with the exception of Beast Coast, and then it would be some collection of tiebreakers that would be the thing that end up determining placement.
Meanwhile, in the upper bracket, meanwhile in Group A, indeed, it is all fully done. It is first place. Spoilers, I guess. If you guys don't want to listen to this, don't listen. But IG has secured first, Virtus Pro second, OG third, and T1 also third. Not sure how that math gets worked out in terms of seeding.
That's
and
a
stuff,
lot of
but
thirds.
That's one too many thirds the last time I checked.
10
But luckily, I'm not the
seconds
person who
remaining.
decides those things. So, but in our Group B, you still have
5
Secret, Team
seconds
Spirit, and Beast Coast fighting over that last slot. So they'll figure out what's going on there in
Right.
a little bit, I'm sure.
And I think actually there's something else that could end up happening with this. No, Elephant is secured. Yeah, I just wanted to double check that was true, because if they end up losing, it just ends up being still secure. So Doom is taken now with the Earthshaker and Tidehunter Snapfire.
Well, this is all very serious stuff, that's for sure.
They are
Shaker
taking
first,
it.
Snap Tide. That's one of the best duos. And of course, many teams looking towards this Doom versus the Tide Hunter because you don't like Kraken Shell letting him get off
10
Ravage.
seconds remaining.
Although, I feel like in a way, I mean, Ravage is obviously
5
important.
seconds
Ravage is
remaining.
huge. Ravage is good. But a lot of the other stuff that's gone on with Tidehunter, like his laning stage, and that has become its own problem that you need to be able to identify. Like how much pressure he puts on that safe lane hero, and particularly when you pair it together with another minus armor hero like a Snapfire or a Weaver, it starts to become more than just you need an answer for Ravage. You need an answer in the
Turn to
laning
ban.
stage.
And then you get into these heroes like the Ursas, right?
Right.
That's been a classic. You're trying to find something to
Slark.
deal with in the laning stage. Yeah, Slark. Could see those bans coming out here from Elephant.
But we'll have to see, as Wyvern is going to be banned out after that initial salvo of
10
picks that get
seconds
taken.
remaining.
And where are we at next?
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think if I'm both of these teams right now, I'm not trying to reveal anything new in this game, obviously. You just pick your most standard of standard things.
Yes.
But
But good stuff that everyone knows about and play your heart out. But, you're not going to pull out the, maybe, you've been practicing the sniper or something. You've seen some other teams do it, and you're like, oh, we have a better way to do that. Don't bring that out now. There's no point. Save the sniper for the main event.
To be fair, I actually still think that for Quincy Crew in particular, momentum is really important going into this main event. If they can get a win, a 2-0 here over Elephant, that would make them feel, I think, pretty good going into the main event.
I think they'll pick one style hero. I think they'll pick one hero from their DPC run that maybe they haven't played yet, and they just want to try a little bit.
Who would that be even?
I think Jug. All right, you ready for this? It's coming. They're going to pick
okay.
Juggernaut. They're going to be like, is this guy really that worthless? Because they used to like him a lot, I feel like.
Yeah, it's true.
Ooh, Wraith King. What are we doing here? We playing some Faceless Void? I guess it's Doom. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
They're just covering their Doom pick.
Yeah.
Sorry, got a little excited, guys. I would like to see a Faceless Void game. We haven't had one yet.
No, I've seen a couple.
Yeah, I've seen plenty. I've seen them all over the place. But I haven't get to cast one. I love a good old-fashioned Chronosphere. I like when the carry players get in a little bit on some of that earlier action. They don't just hit
5
Ancients the
seconds
entire time. I
remaining.
don't know how you carry players do it.
It keeps on getting banned out, though.
Well, how do they not get bored just hitting creeps the whole time? I get it. It sounds really nice. I'll agree with you there. But, support. Why is support like the least liked role when you get to run around and kill people?
Because you don't get to... Well, you get to run around and kill people early, but then
Yeah.
later on you don't. Also, hitting creeps just feels really good. Listen, I know you said
I'm
you
not
don't
converted.
like it, but
I don't know.
it's-
I don't get it.
Dude, there's something about it.
I used to like hitting creeps in the jungle for the maximum efficiency when it was really
10
good. Like when you hit that
seconds
sweet
remaining.
timing where you get there just in time to stack a camp after you cleared another
yeah.
camp. That
Oh,
that
yeah.
felt good.
Yeah.
But jungling's griefing now, so
Okay.
that's dangerous. You get an Overwatch case and you're jungling, you're just gone. A lot of people won't trust it, even if it was good.
It's true. It's hard out here. So
Bring
the
back Iron Talon.
other bands out, they want to take away the Morph Shaker combo.
Oh, I heard that one's pretty good.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
Yep. This looks like a fun Rubik game for Elephant.
Yeah.
I hear this FY guy pretty
Pretty
good
good.
on Rubik, you know?
He's okay. No, I think that I now that I'm thinking more about the Jug, I actually like it less. I think it's actually really good against. I think it's bad against Snapfire. In the laning stage, that minus armor, dude. get in
Extended
there.
attack range, kill the healing ward. Yeah, I know it's bad.
10 seconds remaining.
But come on, I miss Juggernaut. He's such a staple of Dota. It's like Shadow Fiend, you know? He's a classic. I'm interesting. A vengeful spirit.
Yeah.
Huh. Is that just a... What are we doing here? We're going to a Terrorblade, Shadow Fiend, or Drow strat, perhaps, for Elephant? Those are the three heroes that immediately come to mind for
10
me.
seconds remaining.
I think we're gonna have Yang play Snapfire,
5 seconds remaining.
and wait, no, that still doesn't work. What the hell?
Where
are
are you,
they
where
doing?
are you going?
What are they gonna do?
I think it's just a 5-bench. I think there's going to be some little combo.
Isn't that terrible though? Isn't that so bad?
No,
sounds like
not
the
with the
worst
right
thing.
hero.
Okay, I trust you,
It can be good.
dude. What if they
It's
went?
also a lot of minus armor.
What if they went Weaver on Elephant next?
Just all minus armor
Ooh,
everywhere.
Just so much. You know, there's something to be said for when things start falling apart. You go minus armor drafts and you just run at them.
Turn to pick.
Well, you know who has a lot of armor?
Who's that?
Terrorblade.
I didn't see that coming.
No, yeah, you're just again, nothing new. Probably the carry we've seen the most, I think.
Don't they
Does
have
that sound
to,
true?
I
I would say so. Like combining
10
bans and
seconds
picks, I feel like he has been the most mentioned.
Yeah, I could see that. Tiny.
5 seconds
Oh,
remaining.
yeah, well, Tiny
Doesn't really
Tiny
count.
doesn't really count.
Yeah.
He's a whatever.
Yeah. Because he's all over the place.
Yeah. But definitely, I mean, we've had a lot of TB games. And I feel
Yes.
like TB keeps winning.
Yeah.
Trying to picture some TB games losing.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
mean-
really thinking a lot of them.
Yawar had one.
That's true.
It was a little bit rough there. I don't want to mention it. I was wondering. Okay, I was thinking to myself, I feel like Quincy Crew need to take ET. But then I looked at the heroes and I was like, well, they don't really have. I mean, can they really fit an ET into that draft? But the more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, if there's a chance they could, it would be really good.
On the side of, yeah, if they could fit it for Elephant, you mean?
10
I see what
seconds
you're saying.
remaining.
Yeah, and reasoning there being that TB has a lot of base
5
armor,
seconds
and so he's
remaining.
trying to like negate a lot of this minus armor from Elephant. But if you were able to get like his base armor gone and all that minus armor, he would be. That's like double pure damage basically at that point.
That
If you were at
helps.
0 with all this minus armor,
The double.
That's a Canadian thing, but I won't get into explaining that.
It's also a basketball thing.
Oh, true. No, it's
And
a double.
an
That's a
in and
double
out thing.
dribble.
No, it's a double-double. What do you mean? You can get a double-double. Blocks, assists. Look at him. I knew it.
Double.
Dude.
I knew it.
I called it.
See, it all connects.
Look at this.
Minus armor everywhere.
All right,
All right, what's the last minus?
SF.
Alchemist?
SF.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's better. That's mid.
I like that one.
Any other minus armor mids?
10 seconds.
SF's the best one for sure. SF Venge is a classic. That was
That
even
is
one in our
sick.
list, right?
Oh, yeah.
TV drow.
Turn to ban.
SF. Well, they're banning Lena. They don't know.
Shadow
They don't
Fiends.
know about the minus armor.
They've never heard of this strategy before.
Oh, what about Quincy Crew?
Turn to
A
ban.
controlling mid hero says Elephant. They ban out the puck and then they will ban out the Kunkka. It will be
Okay.
incredible. Are you guys ready for it?
I'm ready.
Because you know why?
Tell
Because
me.
Tidehunter can't crack an off X.
Ooh,
And Weaver can't do anything about X either.
that's really good.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
a
that
very good
lot.
X game.
Although you could
10
maybe do
seconds
something with like
remaining.
a Sakuchi far away, and then when you get out of it, time
5
lapse or whatever.
seconds remaining.
Perhaps if you're good.
Are they
But
good?
you know, I don't know. They're both secured to lower brackets. So.
Damn,
Turn to
dude.
ban.
Oh no!
We just both got way more comfortable when the stakes
Yeah.
lowered.
And well, I was wrong. They actually
Quincy
banned the
Crew's
Kunkka
turn to
themselves.
pick.
I thought they wanted it. So Invoker's already banned. What else? I mean,
I feel
TV
like
doesn't like playing versus Kunkka, I guess. So they just didn't feel like playing it on Quinn. Tinker?
they might bring Doom back mid again for Tinker or for Quinn, and then swap it up and do a different offlaner.
Well, what are they gonna do about this?
10 seconds
What about
remaining.
if Elephant Tinker though?
Then they're gonna cry.
5 seconds.
They have Shaker and ET, so they have the vision, and Doom would get Blink.
Yeah, they have answers.
But they also know that TV really hates playing versus Tinker.
They could do like Beastmaster or something on Quincy Crew and then run Doom mid. Then you have like the vision available or something. I don't know. Just go DK. Ugh.
Wow, really? After all that, you guys want to pick DK?
Ugh.
And now we'll see if is that Leslau or is that Quinn. That is definitely a bit of a question.
That's
right?
true.
Yep.
That's a fair point there. And again, for anybody joining us from that big.
We just
ooh,
got kicked out. Interesting.
hello. By the way, look at this one. I was telling you. Look at the freaking hero
The
damage.
hero damage
stat.
from last game. Yeah, that was pretty
It was
bad.
rough.
All right, I'm
It was-
trying to
it was
reconnect
really
here.
rough. We're getting back into this. Hey,
Hey, everybody.
folks. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah. Hope so. I'm reconnecting. I did not reconnect. I think there might be an issue
we're
with the
in
game, ladies and
offline
gentlemen. Offline mode.
That's not great. Oh, in the mainstream too, everything
Oh.
crashed.
Oh.
Oh.
Interesting.
Not great
All right.
about
Wow.
that.
I like how it says offline mode and yet you still hit reconnect.
What
like,
else are you gonna do?
maybe it'll
You know what
still
we're gonna
work.
do? We're gonna podcast time.
Oh, well, welcome everyone.
Hey, what's cracking?
There's no games going on.
Take my glasses off because they're a little crooked.
Excellent. That's good. I'm gonna drink water anyway. I'm just gonna hide the
Oh
label.
my God, you're a rebel.
I am a rebel.
Absolutely. So there's some interesting things that can go on
hello.
occasion. Oh, we're also fixing this one. There's the zoom in. There it is.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
old,
you. Here.
good old Trent.
We'll do
Pass.
some work here. All right. Let's
Do
see.
it.
Let's see. We got lots of time here, guys. We gotta get a pin out. I didn't put a pin on today.
Do it. Get the pin.
Let's see. My little collection here for story time because I knew that the game would.
Oh no,
no, not
pen,
a pen.
pen.
Sorry. Well,
Pen.
let's see here. Of course, with the secret shop. By now, sorry, this is really old. I don't actually know if they have any pins left here. But a long time ago, I grabbed some pins. It was
Yeah.
in this game. What do we got?
We
Any of our
lost the
heroes?
draft.
We didn't get a Faceless
There's
Void.
a Tide Hunter.
He's gone. Oh yeah, but I already wore the Tide one. We don't have a
Okay.
Magnus. All right, well Tide's there. Lena got banned. That kind of counts.
That's a good one.
We don't
Io's
have
not here.
Io, no Abba. He's
Bristle?
not gonna show up there. I have a
Ah.
Bristle, but he's not coming. Oh, even we had an Ogre game.
That was
I didn't
really
bring
bad
the
that you
Ogre.
didn't get that one.
We got a Pugna. I got this one's really secret. Don't tell Val, but Cercideem. Remember that thing? Modus mode.
What is that? Oh,
Cercideem.
I forgot that was a thing. So did a lot
Got a
of people.
rapier. A puck got banned. Hey, watch it.
That was a little.
Wow,
a little
it's
egg right
that's
there.
only Tide. That's the only thing I got here. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, this has been great. Tide and a rapier, I guess. Tide only has one pin though. So
Grab
that's
the
what I'm gonna bother
rapier.
with.
Maybe you'll be able to like manifest
yeah,
it
I'll
into
just-
being. This will be good.
I'll put it in my pocket. I don't feel like dealing with 2 pins though.
Okay, perfect.
Still offline mode, ladies and gentlemen.
So we had a lot of action happen today, man. We had
Did
a
we?
lot of things that went down. I'm sure that the main panel is going down. but
Production.
because of that, Because we've
What?
had so much stuff
He's
going
suffering.
down,
He wants a break.
we are going to head to a break. So we'll be back in just a
Okay,
little
they have
bit
to
as
fix
we get
things.
ready to get everything sorted. And the game will start as soon as possible. But
Hi,
don't
Title.
worry.
Give you a wave goodbye.
We'll be back.
Bye-bye.
See you in a few. And with that, we're back into this one. Sorry about that. There was a internet issue as it went down, but we are back into this game 3-2. I heard from some lovely little people in Twitch chat, yeah, it's you guys out there, that there was already a first blood and a 1-3. Now we're up to 2-3, and all 4 bounty runes went the way of Elephant. So not a great start for Quincy crew, as Leslau almost goes down there, but MSS is going to save his life.
Well, we weren't here, so it clearly didn't happen.
Dude, they did end up doing Quinn on the Doom mid.
No, there you go. It's there, and Leslau indeed on the Dragon Knight. No, no support DKs here. I hear the 5's been popping off in some of the other games.
Oh.
Not so much here. All right, interesting. It is personally our, I think, first core Weaver too, right? Oh, it was a sniper last. All right, well,
Yeah.
all right, we're all over the place here. Okay.
Everything's wild.
That's funny. We were just saying that I wouldn't expect someone to bring out the sniper if they hadn't been playing it in a game. That maybe wants some real experience on the sniper in a stakes match.
True.
Before going to the main event, already has the Falcon Blade and 3 slippers. So hitting for a lot of damage at level 5.
As Yang ends up going down, or taking down LOA rather in the bottom lane. This is that strength that we were talking about of Little Shredder comboed together with Gush Anchor Smash. It hurts.
Okay, look at this though. This sniper right now has the same damage as Doom.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of crazy.
Falcon Blade is good. Falcon Blade is very good.
He attacks a full half a second faster.
Yeah. And from pretty far away, too. What do you know? I like Quinn's opening, though. He went for the Helm of Iron Will here. A pretty strong starting item, giving him a total of 16 armor now. And that's even before when he's further away from the tower. So pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, let's just say he's not going to need a bottle.
Yeah,
you know.
True enough.
Oh, and look where MSS is. This is one free kill under this tower. Oh, they didn't like it. The Fisher wasn't quite ready yet.
They had a TP in as well.
Things just not quite syncing up. That looked like it was going to be easy.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, pulls the Vengeance. That's something that's pretty nice for them at the very least. Should also mention the early CSing 24 and 13 versus the 21 and 8. Sometimes you're just stuck there as a Doom against a sniper. And LOA goes down again down bottom. Dude, this lane is scary. And now we're seeing if he can get some extra damage in there. Doesn't look like it's going to happen.
So he is 4 of the 5 kills. So it looks like this lane, it looks like he's just been like throwing his body and trying to keep y'all are in the actual lane.
Right.
Right?
Which, I mean, he's doing, but yeah, it's a couple deaths. It's not great. Over to the side, super body, or rather, fissure blocked in. With Sam moving
they're
to
splitting
the
the damage.
side, the good damage in. Oh, and the medallion on top. All that armor, it's for nothing when you bring in the Snapfire.
He needed that ice armor though, or else that could have been a lot worse. Not able to survive though, despite having it. And LOA actually in here with a spirit and a stomp potentially could catch maybe off guard.
Interesting. Don't do much though.
I think it'll be too late by the time the Doom respawns.
Yeah, and with FY here too, even if they manage to get the stomp on
Oh,
Samus,
he's getting greedy though.
Okay, a chance,
I mean,
a
he's got
hope, a
Cookie.
dream. Now the stun now and potentially a turn. They don't manage to hit with
they
that
messed
one.
up.
And
They
now
messed up.
instead the turn.
What?
On the both gets level
Oh
6.
my God.
Walks in with the Doom. Crazy play. And Quinn gets a double. All right, that was sick.
What?
That was awesome.
That was so weird. Like, that was a high-risk play with that Cookie. Trying to Cookie in the bench for the stun to turn and kill, and instead you all die.
Yeah, that's a feels bad, man.
That was the fastest level 6 to level 7 you're going to see. Meanwhile, up top, Yurks, look how low he's going.
All right, total XP change off of that one, like 500 some odd, another 500 gold into their coffers. That was really high clutch stuff there from Quincy crew.
Super. Trying to scout out MSS here. Does find him with the Wave of Terror. That is 2 points Wave of Terror, 2 points Magic Missile versus the Shaker. That's very scary when a Weaver can potentially just run in there and capitalize on that. Oh my God, he's still staying around so low on HP. MSS is crazy. I think he's dead.
Fissure in.
Oh, good timing on the Fisher.
Yeah.
I mean, the Eurus can't actually capitalize on this,
Super
but
the bugs.
yeah, he's dead.
The bugs! Get away. Oh no. SS still keeping the spirits high. And Iris gonna give him a little tip there, but mid lane. Oh, thought about going again. No Doom though, and now FY walks over, tries to battle it out. Still a lot of damage out from LOA, and they find the kill. LOA getting chased down, wants to hide, but I mean, I think he was dead regardless.
I think he was going to make it.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm giving him the benefit.
I mean, it's not
of the doubt.
Yalwar's fault. It's just how it goes sometimes.
It was LOA's fault for walking there. The heck?
True. Maybe his fault for picking Sniper.
That's true also.
How's this bottom lane going? Looks like Yang is just free farming, just sitting behind the tower. Has 2 points in the Kraken.
Okay.
And still getting a decent amount of pressure here. And still holding a point for Ravage. What is the reward here for Quincy? Is it worth bringing more heroes to contest? I mean, they have Doom in 20 seconds. But, let's say you Doom him and kill him. If he doesn't Ravage, he's just going to come back down here and keep doing the same thing. So rather, they're going to take their focus up top. See if they can Doom the Weaver and take a tower themselves that's already been taken.
But they are underneath this ward.
Probably not going to take it.
Probably not going to take that tower that doesn't exist.
Yeah, very unlikely, I would guess.
We came back in the middle of
yes,
this one.
they were very happy for us to get back into the game. They started cheering.
We're here. Whoa. Stomp? Oh, he snuck a couple. Only one, really. That's fine. LOA still getting some of that XP. And level 6 already. That's what that triple kill mid is going to get you. 3 that went down super fast.
Yes, true.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, in the meantime, MSS gets down a ward. Going to soak up some of this XP here away from maybe. And then
Dire's
goes
middle
for the
tower
run
is
out.
under attack.
Was sort of nearby the rest of these guys.
They have a Doom here.
Yang.
Quinn's like, no,
Ooh.
we're, they have Cookie. Like, if I Doom the
Yeah.
Tide, he gets cookied out.
No way that they find that kill. So I really like this. I've been feeling like this Helm of Iron Will is just such high value, even if it doesn't transfer into anything immediately. And it's seeing it here, just like keeping it in his inventory.
Radiant's
Well, the other
middle
decision would be Midas, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he did actually go for the bottle, too, so that's kind of interesting.
Right.
It seemed like he didn't actually need it because of it.
Stun comes out, hanging on to that haster, and Quinn. They force it out from him. And will be pressuring forward, ice armor on, and keeping the wave away from his tier 1.
你这么菜，你的队友不会生气吧，哥
As
哥？
it is a, you know, I feel like I'm trying to remember, used to be the name that Paparazzi played under, which now Eurus, obviously, so the change-up that happened. So they're using his old name, but it's obviously a different person. That's the caster you
are
know.
fortified.
Kind of interesting there.
It's a lot of levels. That's some layers.
It is. Chinese memes
Alright.
are deep.
Yang knew this was coming. He knew eventually he was getting doomed.
And they move on in. The Earth Splitter. Oh, they were waiting for the swap. Doesn't quite connect, but the fissure block off right there on top. Cookie up to the high ground, though. Tries to get away. Quinn thought about going in, and it looks like they're going to live through that. Man, that was pretty wild.
Yeah, plays by Yang. It's a little bit of a trade, right? Like, he understands the whole point of the Doom is that he gets doomed. He is the
Right.
main target, so he just sits under the tower. They wait with the swap. They bring him out. And that explains the Venge pick, right? That is their answer, essentially, to this early presence of the Doom, not allowing you to bully the enemy team and just force down their towers. Yang going to regen back up here relatively quickly,
Ooh,
and I'm sure he'll just try and force it again.
look at this. A big old stack of Ancients here. Yang going to come and try and help, we'll say, take care of them.
Yeah. I'm helping, guys.
Helping a lot take all those down. 3 points up in the Kraken shell, and then also the 4 anchor smash is going to be an easy clear through of all of these. This used to be the thing. I feel like it went away for a while. The Tide Hunters taking Ancients.
I mean, it's free. You
Yeah.
don't lose any HP once you have Kraken points.
Right. So nice. Blink Dagger done for the DK. Leslau is having a very nice sort of mid-ish game where he's been left alone to sort of farm up towards his items since the laning stage was not perfect for him.
Yeah, once the tower's forced down, it obviously got a lot easier. And, well, Yang now knowing that there is no Doom available will easily come and bully for the tower, absorb that damage, and with the help of FY and the 3 points in the little shredder, it's a piece of cake.
Maybe pushes this lane down. Now we're going to back away and send out the illusions to pressure out each of those towers as a 2,000 gold lead has been formed. Elephant having a nice start to this one.
Smoke up here from Leslau and MSS. Heading up top, looking like they can find anyone in this dire jungle. Just a Radiant Ward and no heroes. And so
Radiant's
here's
bottom tower
making
is
his
under
way
attack.
towards the middle and the
Radiant's
bottom, and it looks like we're just
structures are
swapping
fortified.
sides on the map here.
And Yang opting to go for this Blink Dagger first. So they're actually in a position to try and sort of get a bit aggro. Leslau, Blink Dagger done. MSS still about 700 or so gold away from finishing off his. And in the meantime, Elephant, they'll smoke up with several and sit right nearby this sniper. Maybe anticipating some movement down towards
Radiant's
tier 2 tower to
is
pressure
under
this.
attack. Dire's top tower
And with
is
the
under attack.
4 points up right now in the little shredder, this is going to start to drop pretty rapidly.
Yeah, I mean, Leslau's tagging the top tower with some corrosive while waiting for the wave, but it's going to take a little bit longer, and they will respect. Oh, well, hold on. They're coming. Now, Yang, no respect.
Hello.
Dire's top
There's a sleep.
tower is under attack.
into a walk away. LOA. He is dead.
Radiant's bottom
So
tower
they
is
managed to claim that, and now the pressure onto the tower. Leslau simultaneously pushing top. Many heroes coming down, and they'll get this one in the outpost.
All right, MSS bounty rune.
Radiant's bottom
Oh,
tower
no bounty.
has fallen.
Trying to get that blink dagger.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, some towers just casually falling here. 6 to 9
Radiant's
as we
bottom
approach
tower is
15
under
minutes.
attack. Dire's top
Man,
tower
I want to
is
see a
under
team
attack.
fight where maybe is just in the back line and wailing away here because he has some serious damage and attack speed.
Yeah, he's hitting it rather rapidly. Are we almost at a Spirit Vessel or a Solar Crest, rather? Doesn't look like it. Quinn, Midas done. Now going back for the BKB. This is the decision he has made. Farm, farm, farm. That's what they're calling for. Get BKBs, go fight.
All right, now, does he use this Arcane Rune for his next Midas, or does he save it for a Doom? What do you think? I think he'll use it for this Midas.
I think he's going to do both.
Maybe.
Oh, they missed. That's 2 wards now missed on with a couple sentries.
Some sneaky ones here. Oh, there we
That's
go.
good.
Quinn pops it. He knows it's coming back up. Oh, he might even get a Devour out of it, too.
But the move down bottom. Elephant looking for a pick gear.
He's
Quinn.
out.
And TP out of there. And there's the Arcane Midas. Love to see it.
A minute.
A
63 seconds on Midas.
So good.
And Devour. He's going to get that, too. Oh, that feels so good.
LOA, not feeling so good right here.
No, that part's not great.
'Cause they'll kill him off. So much like game number 1, Quincy Crew kind of doing nothing. As Elephant did nothing last game.
Well, I would say Elephant did things last game. They just got kind of stalled out by Quincy, and it felt really weird. You know?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Scanning.
Well,
I would say Elephant are doing less things this game. Last game, they, like, tried to do stuff,
uh-oh.
and
Ravage.
at least their moves get stuffed. This game, they're just not really doing a whole lot. Everyone's just kind of, like, running back and forth. They pressured towers. There just weren't
Right.
fights because Quincy didn't contest.
Yeah.
So everyone's a little bit of PvE going on this game, and Quincy came ready for it with the Doom and the Terrorblade. They are
That's true.
they're just chilling.
Yeah, and if they can get towards the Blink Dagger on MSS, which is now completed, along with these BKBs being done around a similar time, this is going to be an incredibly strong timing. On the other side of Elephant, you've got like this Lincoln Sphere for Weaver that's going to be completed. That doesn't feel great. You're going to have a Dragon Lance on Sniper, maybe one more item, very killable. Blink on Yang, he doesn't do all that much. Like, the biggest things are going to be these Force Staffs coming from the supports, but I don't know. I want to see if Quincy Crew can take advantage of this timing that it looks like they're trying to hit.
Well, well, well.
Well, well, well.
That timing we are indeed waiting for. It's a very chill game. Roche's, I guess, will be the thing that probably kicks things back off, right? Whenever someone finally says, like, you know what, we just won that one little fight, let's go Roche. Then we see if there are buybacks and
Right.
what the vision is for now. There's a vision on that pillar. Great
Just
Ravage.
Go for the Ravage right away. And Leslau slept, walking away, and gonna die.
They have so much vision here. That was an excellent spot to fight for Elephant. Full confidence. And, of course, in the early game, you really want to just let those Ravages rip. Right? There's only, what, BKB on Terrorblade?
Yeah.
So if he pops it, cool. We'll just TP out.
He didn't even blink, did he, on Yang? He just Ravage.
Yeah. Didn't need it.
He's just standing right next to him. Oh, maybe a chance here, though. They're thinking about it. FY? Nah, they're not going to go. They're not going to go yet. Blink on MSS feels like they could make a move, but maybe a bit scary. Maybe a chance. Cookie.
He's just waiting. He wants them to make a play so that he can echo. He doesn't want to be the first one in.
Bounty.
Till then, he chills.
They're good at chilling. That's what it feels like.
They'd also love it if maybe would cross the river so that they could just go and blink and stun him. And, well, they're going to go to him instead. Do they have a ward back here? Oh, yeah. Okay, he's right on a ward. I was going to say, they are just making a beeline.
Radiant's
Oh, their
middle
smoke
tower
popped.
is under
Yang!
Oh!
Oh, Yang's so good.
Right there. Thinking about the Doom. A chance for a fight. Swaps him back in. Quinn pops the BKB, though. The sleep, it's going to be there. The big out cloud roots. They're not going to go. Or splitter. Follow-up. They catch and kill Eurus. But look in the back. Plank, 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 plank. The sniper sniping everybody. Takes down 2 more.
Oh, Super's chasing. They have the ulti on Alyssa. Has the blink, though.
Oh,
Just got
good
it back.
chance. Gets out. Spooky, spooky.
Oh, well done by Quincy Crew to spot the Lincoln Sphere and make sure they popped it first to get the Doom. Make sure there wouldn't be a time lapse. But still, like you pointed out, the sniper just in the back waiting for that fight for so long. And, well, he did a little bit of the damage if you click that up top.
Oh, let's do it.
Dire's top
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. He did
That's-
more damage than all of Quincy Crew.
That all happened.
That's math.
That's what happens when you're a sniper left alone. And, you know, it's a little scary going forward.
Radiant are
See what
scanning.
happens in this next fight, but I feel like if you're Quincy, you got to prioritize
Yang's a
that.
god, dude. That smoke pop and blink
Yes.
away, that, like, by all rights, that should have been maybe dead, and they get mid-tower.
Now, the one thing that was good throughout all of that was that Yawa was farming on this Terrorblade the entire time.
True.
Getting towards the Scotty. Got the BKB, 9 seconds still.
Yeah, but who can eventually fight Terrorblade? It's Sniper. Because Terrorblade can't get close enough. And especially when you get late game,
Well.
right? You start knocking him back.
Let me just tell you, though.
Tell me about it.
Look at that. There's a blink dagger.
That is a blink dagger. That's a good choice versus a Sniper.
That'd be pretty cool.
I had it on the Medusa, too. You know he knows how to use it.
Blink Ags for Terrorblade eventually.
Look at Yang. Oh, he pump faked the Ravage
Get
to make
over
Quinn
here.
BKB. Oh, give him the
I'm so
backstroke.
mad.
Give him the backstroke.
He's so mad.
Oh, he's angry.
Oh my God, Quinn lost his
There it
courier.
is. Give him the backstroke.
There it is.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
that's good form.
I love
One
pump
more
fake
time
Ravage.
again. One more time. Come on.
He's
Yang.
not going to do it.
Unbelievable.
He only does it on the big plays.
For
And
the
that was the big
people.
play. Nope. Nope.
It's very upsetting.
He taunts when it's appropriate. That
It's
way
true.
it has more impact.
Yeah.
Not one of those taunt spammers.
I think the taunt spammers are just as good as the.
Can we have a
taunts.
replay on that? Is that possible?
on the taunt?
On the pump fake?
The pump fake.
Yeah. Production's like, really? You want a replay on that? It was nice. It was good. Yeah, like, really short replay. Look, this game's been a little slow. Okay. He's just like, listen, I was playing my idle game. I don't need to. Okay, all right. If production would like me to point out he was not playing an idle game.
Tower.
Freaking Trent is gonna get
I'm
stabbed.
going to get him sacked here.
Radiant's top tower.
Ah, we don't want to replay.
It's
It's
fine.
fine. It's fine.
Bottom tower is under attack.
I've messed with production too much, guys.
This
It's
is
over
what
for me.
happens.
This might be
Less
my
loud.
last broadcast.
It definitely is. They
That's
turn
when the
out.
crowds will start cheering.
The stomp. Ooh, that was a good stomp though. MSS trying to. No, it can't salvage this. Lesla's just dead. 4K gold lead.
Dire's middle tower.
Look at Elephant.
Yeah, not going to
Not
get another one there. But on the other side of the map, they're on to Quinn. He's got that BKB out again. And
They do have a follow-up. I mean, they could go into Ravage if they want to again, but I think Elephant are just happy popping those BKB charges.
Yep.
Like, it's literally the same thing we saw last game, right? Like, you know, Elephant rush BKBs
you know
and
what?
had to
It
get up
really
and run
is.
away.
Yeah. We've swapped roles here.
They too have lost their minds. Let us smoke up and ready to go. They have to dodge away from this Aegis.
Yang's in control of this game.
Here
He's
it
the one with
is.
the Blink Ravage. He has the Halberd to ruin TB and DK's game.
Oh yeah.
It's all him.
Are scanned.
Dire scan. Do they, what? What? How does that scan work? They scanned where Yawa was going.
Dun, dun,
They know he's over here.
dun, 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 dun,
Radiant's
dun.
middle tower. is
But
under
they're gonna get
attack.
this
Radiant's
illusion
middle
pressured
tower
out first. They
You know-
take the mid tier too.
Tide kind of looks like a shark. We should do like a Jaws theme thing
Okay.
sometime. You know?
I like that idea.
Because he also, there is like this anticipation, right? You
Yes.
know? Yang's going to go check. He's not. All right, guys, he's gone. He's not in here anymore. That was not Jaws. But if you do it too closely, we'll get DMCA'd, so.
What was the
Good
one I was
point.
doing?
I don't know, just that you didn't have the same gravitas that Jaws does. You didn't do it as well as a multi-million-dollar production. That's all I'm saying.
very offended.
Dire's middle tower has been
They're gonna take down that courier.
Radiant's
That
top
would
tower.
have been Scotty completed on the sniper. Elephant in shambles
Hello?
now.
Hello, Quincy?
Elephant in shambles as they lose their Scotty, but
Yes.
also sieging high
Radiant's
ground.
top
Okay.
tower is under attack.
That part is not
Shambles.
great.
Middle tower
Shambles.
has fallen.
Yes,
Bounty.
that's right.
Dire's bottom
And
tower
we have ourselves the pressure up to high ground stopped as Elephant no longer going to present themselves a target in front of all these heroes that could go for the jump. Quinn is there with an easy doom if he wants to. But again, you have to wait out this Aegis. An Elephant doing a rarely seen play of pushing high ground sub 30 minutes.
I'd like to see the Shard on Tide.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's all Yang needs at this point.
Yeah.
Full control of this game. He wants the active items, though, you know? He wants the big play items. Look at all the buttons this guy has to press.
He wants the active items like the Possess Mask.
Yeah.
That's the one.
He even wants one more, though. You're right. He actually does need an active neutral.
That's
Everything
true.
else is active, and he'll replace something with the Lotus.
They just lost to Rax, Trent.
Well, I mean, can they fight?
Well, what are all these
这么菜的队
BKBs
友
for?
不生气，这么菜的队友不生气吧，哥？
They need Scotty on Yawer.
Okay. Well, they give that one up. I mean, to be fair, losing to Rax, they only are down 3K gold.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world.
Just gaining gold level. You know what? It's not actually the Scotty he needs. It's the blink he needs. And he
Right.
wants the Scotty first. And then once he has the blink, he's going to go in the fight. And you know what he needs with that blink dagger, though?
What's
what
that?
comes next?
The Aghanims.
Yeah, I got him. There he is. Terra Wave versus Sniper. That
Oh,
sounds
that's
like a
good
good
stuff.
idea. Send him away.
Look at the value lost
Look
here.
at the
Falcon
shambles.
Blade that's there.
Yeah.
In shambles.
Absolute shambles.
Or maybe. Can't handle it.
They got out of dodge.
That's the one.
That's it.
That's the
Yep.
one that happened. Don't look now. But Elephant.
Nemesis is being very quiet. You have to move really softly sometimes when you
Dun,
play
dun.
Dota. It's
Dun,
it's key on Earthshake.
Dun, dun.
You gotta whisper a little bit. You just gotta think about things like,
That's a different player.
are they gonna come to that time? Well done. Oh, here he is. Look, look, look. He's
Good.
waiting. Natural
Good.
Oh, look at that. Look at that juicy weaver.
Big opening. Eurus, look out. He's not going.
No,
Okay,
no,
he
no.
left.
And he's gone.
They're
This
going
one's
top,
over.
though.
They didn't
FY.
like it.
Maybe a chance there. Nope, he's going to TP out, too.
Oh, wow.
This is the most action we've seen all game. Look at that one.
Meanwhile, Yang is doing an illusion bait mid.
Okay.
He's just sitting with these illusions, just like hanging out. He's like, look, I'm 2 illusions. Ha ha. But
Pressure.
then he anchor smashed, so
Yeah, they knew which one it was. It was never in doubt.
I thought he was making some
Look at
stuff.
this. Trade out this side of the map. Elephant take the other side. Got ourselves a Scotty now completed for the Sniper. Trying to finish off those BKBs. They already got one on the Weaver.
I can't believe they haven't increased this lead more. That does speak to some
Yes.
impressive stuff here from Quincy crew. That you know what it is actually? It's just 'cause it's a Doom Midas. That's the only
Patience from
reason.
Joe.
Nah, it's just the Doom Midas.
Oh, okay.
Any other hero and like, there's no way with this map space that you could do this.
Yeah.
But Doom Midas.
Waiting in the wings.
Oh, Brigand's Blade. That feels like a bad item on Doom. I don't feel like this would feel very good.
No?
I don't know. Don't you want like cool, like, you know, useful stuff?
For who?
Spell based on Quinn.
Oh, okay. I
Rather than
see.
Brigand's Blade.
He gets attack speed.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, useful
And
stuff.
the passive, without looking, what's the passive called on Brigand's Blade?
Ooh.
That's a good one, right?
Ooh. I have no idea. Deteriorate.
Dark Mercy.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
That's a good name.
Oh, what's the active called on Tome? Do you know this one?
Enlighten.
Oh shit.
Isn't that
I
what
just
it
got
is?
got. Yeah, you are. You're right.
Damn. Called it.
That was nice.
Well, Quincy crew, after farming up a lot of camps, a lot of creeps, and pushing out the lanes, are looking to do more of that. An Elephant? They're smoking up. Yang walking forward. Gotta be careful here, Quinn. Ooh, they're thinking.
You're trying so
They're
hard.
spotting them.
Maybe this
Look
time
out.
they'll fight.
And they walk away.
Can I speak it into existence?
He threw a freaking assassinate out there, and then just they dodged the blink.
Just make sure they don't chase you down. That's all
right.
that is. Alrighty.
Hide and seek. Marco.
And no one yelled polo.
Marco.
They just went away.
This is just like my childhood.
Yeah.
I was left alone in the pool. Everybody left. Marco! Anybody? Marco?
They're gonna smoke up and find their polo
Okay.
in just a moment. Any second now.
Trying to
On
find
this Elder Titan. 5 heroes.
Let's
sitting
see it.
mid. Holding smoke.
Let's
walking
go.
to their jungle.
Can
They are
do
not
it?
concerned about this timing.
They really don't care.
Aren't they hungry? When is it?
Oh, I'm not sure exactly.
Okay, it's only 3:40. They don't really have. They're waiting for dinner anyway.
You guys gonna play the game?
Yeah. That's the most accurate time that's ever been used.
That was a deep cut right there. I like that. Oh man, Elephant just refusing to not quit, but refusing to move.
Well, if there's one thing I've learned about sniper games, that it always feels better when they try and fight you,
That's true.
right?
Yes.
Oh, they brought the mainstream here too. The fools.
Oh,
They
no.
they don't know.
No, look away. Get out of here.
Silly panel.
Don't come to
They've
this one.
come to the wrong game.
Unreal.
They're like, wow, yeah, this one really close.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, 7-14. Yeah.
There we go. Yes. Hello, darkness, my old friend, indeed. Good job, production. That's another classic. Yang. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Leslau, invis, jumps forward, finds that stun on the bench into BKB. Into maybe a chance for a kill. Oh, Doom, but the Lotus able to interrupt that one as Super is going to get beaten down. They find him on the backline. Somnus caught alone. They did the old wraparound, the okey doke. They got him caught, but can they find any more? Leslau tries to back out. They have Ravage available afterwards. Leslau trying to run away, but won't happen. Yawor disarmed, but gonna get pushed back by that Psychic Headband. Quinn focusing one, Yawor focusing the other. Eventually, somebody will die as they chase him down, looking for the kill. MSS controlling Super. Oh, the blink forward. Able to catch him there. The Terrorblade eventually finds the target
All right.
into Roche.
Quincy crew are back.
They're
Ladies and
doing
gentlemen,
it. This
This is 2 games in a row they did the exact same thing, where they identified what it was that Elephant were trying to do and what they needed to win, and they just absolutely refused to give it to them, right? Once more, they just refused to fight them. Oh, nice job, MSS, with the shard escape.
Oh, wait a minute. He's got Ravage. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, get out of there. Run away, Quincy. Oh, Sunder. Not a bad play.
Oh,
and
man.
now the turn, dude. That was sick. Very well done.
Wait, he is?
Out
Oh,
of
yeah, he can't do
mana.
it.
And the chase down will continue as Yang eventually falls here. He stuck around a bit too long. And in the end, Quincy crew win the fight.
So what happened was they literally just stalled out this entire game until they had Scotty Blink. And then the
Okay.
first fight with Scotty Blink, they just get onto the sniper and eviscerate him, right? That's all this was.
Yeah.
That was they just broke this game down into extremely simple terms, played to those simple terms, and now they're in control.
Well, to throw out a meme from last year, or before that even, Dead Yang, he falls.
Ah, yes.
The Dead Yang strat.
Oh man.
You know, if you're left alive at the end of a team fight, it's gonna be bad. But Roche going to be assaulted now. Terrorblade wanting to pick up that Aegis or just get some illusion runes and then walk back in with them.
Well, it's only second Roche, so we're not gonna get ourselves too excited for the eventual Blink Terror wave.
Oh no.
I could go for the Demon Zeal though. I do like that one. Oh wait, if they're the ones who even get it, of course. Super D wards, so they know they're here.
Get away.
That was a bit risky from FY. I guess he had to make sure that maybe it was like really close to being done, but they did just D ward like in obvious in the face of Quincy crew. So Quincy were already backing out when he started those Mortimer kisses.
They still have Ravage. Looking for it. MSS thinking about a jump.
Leslav's getting canceled out on a Blink Dagger from the Shrapnel too, so if he loses this ulti, that could be an opportunity for Elephant to maybe fight them.
They have Doom again.
They're going
again,
in.
Lincoln Sphere
It's
ready
gonna die
on
really
Eurus.
fast.
Gotta be careful, thinking about the jump.
Quinn,
Blink being
no
broken.
blink.
They go into the midst of it and maybe able to get the Aegis. How does this happen? Quinn pump fakes the Doom, eventually gets it off. No Ravage to be thrown out, but Yawor has to back out. But the good stomp, limited from the Echo Slam out from MSS. Pretty as can be as Quincy crew take them all down, locking them down for round 2 of this one. But, oh god, Somnus hits really hard. The Ravage, oh no, for the turnaround, they're back on top. Leslau gotta run. Fissure for round 2. Yawor trying to clean up. Gets the Sunder up, but now he's getting clipped. Now he's getting hit and starting to fall.
And Quinn bought back for this. He's coming back
in.
He has Shivas. He wants to help
And
MSS.
round 2 of that one as they jump onto maybe. Now turning onto Eurus. He dies too. Just when you thought it was looking bad, Quincy, pull it back again.
Man, I was really worried about that buyback on Quinn because it took him a long time to get back there.
Oh, yeah.
He had to run the whole distance with his Blink Dagger, gets back with the Shiva's Guard, though, and cleans up that sniper. That was the fight that has been building for the past 20 minutes.
Look at this. Most damage dealt by Quincy was by MSS in that fight. 4 fissures, 5 enchant totems, and an Echo Slam. What more could you want?
Well, did it all there at the end. I mean, two excellent heroes. When the fight breaks down like that, you have some pretty squishy heroes that he's going into, right, with the Sniper and the Weaver, and he's really helping to get that prioritization in the final kills. So you can always see this replay here. That beautiful Echo Slam, too, of course. The vast majority of his damage, wiped out, too, and the Aegis there. And this is where Quinn gets caught by Yang down to the bottom right of your screen there, and that's why he buys back and just starts running. You can see he TPs to the tier 3 and just starts going. Good thing he did.
What a swing that we end up having here as we come back into this. The full turnaround where Quincy crew end up being up 2K gold now. Again, the buybacks, timing it all perfectly, making sure that they get a hold of this outpost, and now shutting down the map. They won't have an Aegis to go high ground with, and they are still down 1 Rax, but regardless, Quincy crew pulling it back together, coming out on top.
They lost that Rax so long ago.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is it really lost? They gave it away. They just handed it over to Elephant.
But it was the right decision.
Okay. It was. You know that would never happen in like a pub game.
Yes.
There's no way a team could
you
ever
would.
agree to be like, guys, just give him the Rax.
Yeah.
Trust me. I need Scotty Blink, and then we'll fight.
They knew what they were doing.
This is why Dota's a little bit different here.
You guys gonna play the game. The classic again.
Well, MSS wants to make a few more plays this game, and is considering going for the Shadow Blade next for some big combo plays here. Eurus up to 2,500 HP. Not a very easy target to be fully burst down. Actually, 2,480 on both the Weaver and the Sniper. So there you go.
I feel like we need to get more Ravages out of Yang. And the number one way to do that is with Refresher. But I feel like he's also going to need to get it in some fights.
Doing some quick math here. Oh, Fisher and Totem just kill some creeps and TP's home. Jeez, that was a long TP.
Yeah.
When he went to the outpost, he did not go home.
Nope. Heading out of there.
This will come in handy.
So 36 minutes and 37 kills.
Did that ward just get pinged? That was a very sneaky ward to place down.
And a lot of them. I mean, this is the thing, right? Is that if Elephant do manage to win a fight without buybacks on Quincy crew, you can still take these buildings incredibly fast, and all the tier 2 towers are down.
I really like this ward from Elephant. This is kind of genius. Like, with a sniper on your team, too.
Oh, yeah.
Under attack.
Because, like, he can just take this.
And that he will.
Under attack.
He's actually just shrapneling the side, too, trying to spot out where MSS could be. In reality, they're smoking right behind them.
Oh, no.
Coming the whole way. They're going to follow that courier.
Oh,
Dude,
Elephant.
couriers.
Oh, what are you doing? This is dangerous. Eurus is there to break it, but this could very quickly turn into something terrible.
I mean, it's not a good place to break a smoke, though, on the low ground.
Howard blinks away.
Do they have any vision?
On the other side, they're looking over to the side. Eurus is there, jumps forward, finds the stun. That's Lincoln's broken. Now jumps on top of Super. Looking for an opening. Doom comes out. There's no reaction.
The pushback.
They got him caught. Y'all were right on top of Somnus. The second round of this, they jumped through. Completely destroyed. Quinn running in, wanting to find themselves a kill. That is way too much. Echo down. Eurus dead. And Elephant. A Ravage to try and run, but this one feels real bad for Elephant.
Yo, Yang, really?
He's like,
A
I'm
retreating
living.
Ravage?
I'm getting out of here. I don't know where the rest of my team is, but I'm done.
That's very interesting. I guess he really feels like he needs to push out some waves here if he can, or something.
He really feels like he doesn't want to die. He went back to
I
base.
mean, dying Rav. Oh, he's kind of close to Refresher, I guess.
Yeah.
The ultimate bait.
Well, with no Ravage now, Quincy crew gonna jump for. Oh no! Oh no! Yay!
It's a hard kill though.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna leave him.
You know. Like,
Eyes instead onto the tier 3 towers, and MSS thought about going for a fissure, decides not to. But a 7,000 gold lead Quincy crew, after an incredibly, terribly, horribly disappointing group stage performance, have started to come back together now and are looking better in this game number 2, already secured into the lower bracket.
I feel like you said it like that just to annoy Jack.
Oh yes,
Yes,
definitely
okay,
did.
just making sure.
That's going to be 2 sets of racks down. Rain or Melee still alive here. But a full host of new items online. AC, as well as the Terrorblade Manta done.
Oh, the spell prison for Doom. Nice. Oh, wow. That's actually amazing. Going the refresher build and
Yeah.
getting Spell Prism.
That's crazy. And Quinn in that last fight got Doom on Tidehunter and on Sniper. Like, what more could you
Yeah,
want?
I mean, on the Sniper, too, it feels so sick. Like,
Oh,
it was just,
yeah.
because it was like a little scary. He was like pushing back and TB and then doomed. Sad.
Yeah. Well, I am impressed with Quincy crew. Elephant, they also have struggled in this group stage performance. And they're going to have to do some soul searching before the main event. And it's going to kind of be interesting to see what the final seedings end up being. Of course, Undyne won the second game, as we talked about, spoiler alert, against EG. And that sets up to potentially have, I mean, depending upon what the outcome of this is, either an Elephant or a Quincy crew possibly facing off against EG in best of ones, which would be nuts. But
I do not want to see that. I would not want to be that person.
no,
I hate it when regions knock out their own region at TI.
it's true.
It's the C Classic, really. It's
It
the
happens
C
all the
teams
time.
that always get punished. Every single LAN, I swear, a C team knocks out a C team first round lower bracket.
It really hurts. We'll see if it ends up happening in this one as well. But for now, at the very least, Tidehunter, Ravage is ready, along with Refresher. But will he just get doomed? Because guess what? They've got a Refresher on Doom as well. Can they find an opening here? Or can Quincy crew, to be honest, just push bottom? Like, nobody's home from Elephant.
Yeah,
Get
that
them
is
stuck
true.
back in their own base.
The crowd believes in Quincy crew as they roar.
Roar.
Towards chat.
Roar.
And that's a, who's that? Whose line is that? MSS? Jeez, you got to work on his line drawing.
Oh, yeah.
That was real squiggly. He's a
He's-
little excited. He's
he's
jumping up and down
shaking.
in his chair. Yeah.
Shaking with anticipation of playing up on the main stage. TI. Where it all happens.
So shaker players want to go for the big dunk.
Oh,
We
yeah.
know how it feels.
Oh,
it's like when you play Axe. You don't want the one man call. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Only 5.
That's it. Nothing
Except
else
no
is worth it.
substitutes.
Yeah, don't bother.
No
Smoke
other
out of the base here from Elephant. What's their fight look like? Send in
Oh,
someone. Send in the Venge or the
oh,
Weaver. And then
oh.
Yang.
Quinn, right up front center. Hello, how are you? BKB, and there is the Doom right on top of him. And now Somnus gets jumped on by War, but able to swap him out, try and run away. Super in some trouble. Fissure out. They have the enchant on him, but not quite able to connect. And the concussive grenade pushes him up to the high ground. That's Doom number 1. They have Ravage number 2. They have Doom number 2. Yang, does he get any of them off? Will it work? Will we see it? Thinking about a jump. They don't have Avenge for the swap afterwards.
FY's been pretty clutch on these Lotuses.
That's true. FY. Oh,
Yang?
oh, man.
Quinn pump faked it.
Yeah.
He wanted them to go for it. His Aeon Disc now pops. Okay, again, he just chooses another huge cooldown item because he has this Spell Prism. This is hilarious. He has a minute-long BKB cooldown, only 120 when it should be 145 on the Aeon Disc too.
Yes.
Then, of course, the big one, the Refresher Orb, 130 instead.
Kind of crazy. Well, this is a relatively middle-of-the-road Roche respawn, so 30 seconds away. And Refresher TB.
This is a very refreshing game.
It's so refreshing. Wait, where is it?
I think he sent it back on the courier. I think he just used it and sent it home.
What? Wait, what? What's happening? Where? I don't see it anywhere, though.
Did he?
Did he sell it? Wait, what? What happened there?
Is someone else holding it?
Did he use it and then sell it?
I think he did.
Is that a thing?
It is now.
What? Is that a thing?
I mean, unless we're crazy, I think he just did.
Okay. We'll have to check that out.
Maybe someone else used it and he sold his. No, I don't see anyone else having used one. And there definitely wasn't enough Roches, right? I'm not crazy.
Whoa.
No, this is the eggs. Yeah, I think he just used it and sold it.
Do you get full value for that?
Oh wait, in the time? No, you shouldn't. You should still only get half once the item's activated, even in the 10-second window.
Okay.
It only sells for half.
Okay. We'll have to check that out. We'll do some replay analysis later and let y'all know. But in the meantime, 22-19. Super. Glimmer Caped MSS. Ooh. Still, bottom lane is pushing in, and these illusions are steadily beating away at this tier 3 tower. And Elephant just haven't left this area. They've been chilling. Very, very interesting. The movements that they can make. Roche revealed. They find Super. Invis. Is it invincibility, though? The answer is no, as he will drop, but able to get it off. That's Ravage number 1 interrupted, but Ravage number 2 comes out. They buy back on the DK. Quinn running in. LOA getting brought down low. Quinn trying to chase down Samus. Gets it off. A really good Lotus Orb out there in time. And no buyback on Quinn, but y'all were trying to clean up this one. They swap him out for the moment. Chasing down, trying to kill a Sniper. And MSS right on top of him, but the buyback comes from Sniper back into this fight. Wanting to take this. Sunder is out. Super trying to run away. Stun for a long duration. Full duration.
MSS
what have
can't
you
save
done?
him.
Oh, Quincy crew, not like this. But in the meantime, there are racks going down in the base. MSS will fall. But with that,
They're going to get an Aegis.
they're
going to get an Aghanim.
almost getting Mega Creeps. An Elephant. Oh, no.
With the Quinn emoji, too.
Able to poke a little bit of fun at themselves. Quinn doesn't have buyback. He is 8 gold away, though, so
All
he'll
right.
have it shortly.
Weaver or Tide is kind of a hard call here. Really? The Venge? See, I feel like the Venge one was the least worth it. Just because it's
Yeah.
like kind of, I don't know. I feel like the other ones are so good. Although there's a lot of BKBs, to be fair, for the Tide one. So maybe, but like Weaver?
They found a gem.
Yours is like, I'm a carry player. I need that for myself. I don't
He's-
care about the lower
He has
cooldown.
queued up the rapier, man.
Yeah. See, okay, now I wish he did have the Axe then.
True. And no Aegis either. So bottom lane is pushing
Oh.
in with double catapult.
He went dateless. It's okay.
All right, and top lane is pushing in with a catapult. This one's actually going to go into the Radiant, so they shouldn't have to worry about getting Mega'd on Elephant. But they might have to worry on Quincy crew about losing another Rax.
I mean, Quincy were ready to put that. Like they felt like that whole game was based on that Roche. That's why he bought the refresher, presumably. He used it and then sold it because he's like, I need to be ready for this fight. Because Roche could have been up that moment, and now they're coming high ground.
This is dangerous.
Two
Very
racks
dangerous.
is quite bad. They have good obs and sentries on the high ground here from Elephant, so they see where MSS is. He could just go down there. That was very dangerous.
Fissure, follow, and LOA. He's got Aghanims, so this is a pretty quick push out there.
They still have this
Really
vision.
going for round 2 of this. I mean, this wave is pushing in. They have to come back and deal with this on Elephant.
I think they're gonna fake back.
They got they got slept here on the Sniper. They're TPing back on the Weaver. So he's going to deal with it, but that means that they're all alone. Oh, Weaver in some trouble. The pushback trying to get him away, but no, he time-lapses back in. Eurus back in there to the fight.
Maybe.
They try and turn out onto Euro, but maybe goes down one time. Can they bring him down again? LOA, get the bugs on him. Barely able to survive through that one, and now the turn takes him down one more time. No
Second
buyback.
Ravage.
Second Ravage. Will it be enough? Yes. They find the kill on Terrorblade. So 2 carries down and dead. But they were able to keep their racks alive bottom during all of that. A quick push and then a time lapse by the Weaver keeps them fine.
I like the strategy versus Venge Eggs. Just don't kill her.
There it is.
It's a good one. Just quality.
Do a thing. So again, Elephant force the fight. They lose their Sniper. Oh, Aeon Disc, round 1. Turn now, stomp afterwards. Do they have enough? Eurus turned around upon.
Quinn
And
getting
LOA,
low.
gotta be careful. Or he bought back for this one. Turn now, the Echo connects onto all of them. They drop them all down, and the damage from the Terrorblade absolutely eliminates them. And now running down a lane, why don't ya? Quincy crew trying to close this one out. They have buyback, though, on the Weaver and the Tidehunter.
It was like Quinn was just drawing them in, escaping back, low HP, MSS
Yes.
lurking, waiting for the big play, and the Echo Slam and Jamma for the big dunking damage. Gonna send them towards that dire base with 50 seconds still remaining on the respawn timer for the Sniper here of maybes.
This has been MSS's game.
It really has.
This is the best that Yawers looked all tournament. He definitely was struggling earlier, and he is
Whoa.
he's performed.
Oh, man, FY knows. He has to catch this wave. It's his only play. He has
no.
buyback. He knows.
Okay.
He knows what he's doing.
All right.
He's trying to kill the wave, die, and then buyback. Unfortunately, they do save the wave. It is the only lane they have. They have to keep these creeps up.
And it's not going to happen. They lose one. Can they lose a second afterwards? They're going to get Mega here. But will they lose the game? Quincy crew hoping to close this one out here and try and dodge a bad matchup when they get into the main event. They would love to be able to secure a higher placement, and taking down Elephant here would do that for them. So the back away
Sniper's back.
and the retreat. Quincy
TP's
crew
out.
get themselves mega creeps. Elephant, they're not giving up without a fight.
Oh, and the worst part is you want to do that big smoke out right now, right?
Oh,
The
yeah.
absolute classic play, and they just can't do it with the megas. Someone will have to stay. And Eurus, well, you said it before, he's definitely doing it now. He wants that rapier. Gonna replace that Falcon Blade with gonna cast a magic spell to make it the worst sword in the game into the best one.
That's true. That's what you got to do. Now, buyback status for Radiant, really important in this one. No Doom, no Terror Blade, and no Dragon Knight. The only one that they know for sure is the DK and the TB.
I wish I had some Slacks lore on this this Falcon Blade here. An enchanted blade that long ago raised a hopeless urchin from pauper to king.
I think that's paper.
Paper.
No, it's not. I don't know, actually.
To king.
To king.
A pope to a king. Got it.
Scanning.
That's a thing.
That makes sense, right?
Pope to king, that's a thing.
Slacks. Come solve my lore.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
Now you're just trying to rhyme stuff.
That's true. You're not
10K
wrong.
lead here for Quincy crew.
Absolutely. 50 minutes into this one. And Yang got level 25, so plus 1 second. Ravage stun. 3.8. It's a long duration to be stunned and have a sniper poke you.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is actually insane.
Especially if you can combo it together with the,
Well,
the double-double.
They have the ceremonial robe too, right?
Oh,
So
it's a really long time.
we're working at an 8-second stun here, pretty much.
That's pretty crazy. But you know what the problem is with that? You need them all to be together and to not pop BKBs. The way to do that maybe is to take a fight. Quincy crew are not expecting it. Elephant stalking off to the side, ready to go at a moment's notice, but a smoke up coming now from Quincy crew. Looking for an opening here. They spot him out. The jump
Nice
forward.
ghost.
Good ghost, but then the turn and they catch him. Yang, doomed, needs to back away. The rest of Elephant has to get out of here as they turn onto yet another. LOA ends up falling. Eurus pull back in. Oh, they couldn't catch with the dunk. What a time lapse from Eurus, and then Invis, but the Doom comes out. Doom and himself, super turned around upon, ends up falling. No buyback for the Venge and no illusion.
Was objective gaming here, but with the sniper way back, they can't fight this.
Yang, round 2 ready to go. He only has the one Ravage right now. But again, this late stage Dota can become so chaotic, and all it takes is one mistake, and suddenly everybody could die. Just all at once, that's all it takes.
Now, right now, maybe it's killing all the creeps, but we gotta actually get some of these into Eurus here. We need the rapier.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Although also maybe he doesn't need buyback. It's 1,000 gold away, so that's kind of an issue.
It's a dangerous one. I will also say with Doom, trying to pick up this Arcane Blink, that's the type of thing that can suddenly make it that much easier to get it off before a Lotus Orb or a Lincoln's Passover or whatever it ends up happening with
Yeah.
those Dooms.
That is definitely true.
We're getting closer and closer to these tier 5 neutral items. We haven't got to see any
Oh, yeah.
as a casting pair yet
That's
in this game.
true.
Could definitely happen in this one.
I could go for a Book of the Dead.
Ooh, you know what else? FY, level 25, 3 times Little Shredder multicast.
And has your own damage being used at this point, right?
I believe he took that talent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
That one can be devastating.
Well, especially if we get the right neutral item, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like maybe there's an extra damage item. Although I guess there's not really that many damage items in the tier 5.
Yeah, there's a couple that you can get in there.
All right, what's the best? Well, obviously it's Giants. Oh, I'd like
I
to see
mean,
a Giants ring
Stygian
on this
Desolator.
DK though. Could I get that? That would be massive.
Stygian is pretty cool.
Yeah. Stygian's definitely the item for Elephant. And well, there it is. Speaking of the item, oh my God, you were right.
Yes.
The rapier pin. You willed it to be.
I told you it was gonna
Oh
happen.
my God.
We put the rapier pin on, and it came out in
alright.
the game.
Wow, that's something else, ladies and gentlemen.
Unbelievable.
And it is. You know what? It's even on the Tidehunters team.
Oh, you know what else we've got here? We've got the Aghanim Shard on Weaver with the +1 Geminate attack. So these swarm shenanigans,
They're also they're just so annoying to deal with.
it's gonna be a lot of right clicks out, right? Because does that mean it's 2 extra to everybody? Am I remembering that correctly? Yeah, latch on to other enemies within 1,200 range if the target that beetles attached to them.
Sorry, my brain is just thinking things like, what if Tide picks up the rapier and wins the game with it?
Oh my goodness! And then you're
And
wearing
it's the
both.
double pin. What if this is what you've willed into existence?
We are manifesting,
Trying to control
Reality.
the games here for you guys.
creating.
It's all scripted.
This is
us
true.
explaining it and leaking it to you
That's right.
in the most obvious way possible.
It's like the WWE. This is what happens. And from the top turnbuckle,
I mean,
MSS.
Who could have made up some of this drama?
It's
You know
to
what I
be-
mean? It's
you're
clearly
honestly true.
fabricated.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Clearly, it can't be real.
Well, we're what now at this point? A minute left until Roche is going to respond. It seems like an impossibility that Quincy would try and go high ground in that time period, and instead just going to continue to soak up XP and then eventually secure themselves that next
I mean,
Roche.
look at LOA. He's cleaving through Ancients right now in ET. He's having a time.
Oh, he's having
I
a great
I
time.
guarantee that. He's just like, all right, yeah, that's cool. I don't mind if this game goes late. I get some actual items for once. I'd like to see him. I haven't been paying attention enough to watch the actual shard play happen where he like gets on top of the sniper, but I want to see that.
The Infernal Blade damage too, now up to 7.1% from
Wow.
Quinn. And
That's actually insane.
yeah, over a 4-second burn duration.
And that's your max.
yeah, max HP.
It is magical though, so there's some reductions there, but
Right,
that is a
of course.
crazy amount of damage.
We've got the AoE Dragon Tail from Leslau. Dude, I'm excited. These late games are always so much fun to cast. To get to watch these players play at the highest level.
And it's that's what we said. It's the best situation for a sniper is when you're the one sitting in your base and there's this pressure on them to come into you. And Quincy crew are not falling into that trap. They're just saying like, all right, every time that we come high ground, we must fully respect our opponents. We need the Aegis, we need the cheese, we need well everything. And well, there's a Roche. LOA's in the pit.
So, to be honest, I wonder if there's a worthwhile thing in saving this Roche for a little bit.
No.
You don't think so?
What would they be waiting for?
Wait for the timing of Tier 5 neutrals and Roche. Am I crazy?
I
mean, they're not gonna do it.
You're actually not crazy. That would be a legitimate strategy.
I understand the idea of not wanting to do this
Yeah.
because maybe you want to try and end the game before like the shenanigans of Tier 5s happen.
Yeah.
But I think that there's some value there maybe.
The one thing is they actually have a ward in the base. Oh, that
Right.
sentry just missed. And so sometimes they move out of that ward and they might be thinking things like, oh, okay, you know, maybe they're actually coming Roche and everything. But
Right.
do we get the Terror Wave yet? Or no, we're still passing that thing off? What's the guy got to do to get a Terror Wave around here?
Who got it?
Did Quinn have it before? I think it might be Quinn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is it.
Well, Doom has the long time big old Doom ready to go. And he also has the Arcane Blink. Will they finally decide to go high ground?
Whoa.
It's super quick.
He's very arcaned. Out of
Does-
his brain.
I mean, he's sold the Midas. That doesn't work with the Arcane Blink, obviously. Just spells with that one.
No, no.
But nonetheless, a smoke up. An elephant, they might have an idea that they're coming towards them. Smoke. Ready to go. Looking for the jump on this ward.
Yeah, they're trying to play off of that. Now this is the
Very
Jaws
quiet.
music. Finally, like this is what we've been waiting for this whole game.
Hunting
Oh, look.
Eurus. Oh, there's Omnis on the other side.
This is so ridiculous.
Be very, very
they're,
quiet.
they're just waiting for someone to come and
Get
kill this
over
creep
here,
wave.
Eurus.
Look,
We're coming for you. Oh, he's playing
Dude,
so
they know,
safe.
they know.
He's playing so safe. Yang. No, go there, Yang. The big jump in, the stun, and the doom. Oh, it's a terrible time for poor old Elephant. But the swap outs keep him alive. Okay. Got super there for the moment. And now they're in a bit of an awkward spot. They used a lot of abilities. Swapping Quinn. Quinn, Aeon Disc, so they will lose super. But they used meta, and they used the Dragon Knight
remember,
form.
they actually have a glyph too, so if they jump, maybe they could glyph it.
Yeah, big old Duncan, but saved afterwards by the cookie. Yang in a little bit of trouble. BKB's run down low. Somnus was going to fall down, but does have buyback. Ravage going to be dropped. The turn in, the kisses. So much damage, they lose him once. Terrorblade coming out, no metamorphosis afterwards. Quinn is getting eviscerated.
Oh, minus
as they
armor
take
too.
him down.
The stun.
But
Oh,
to save
that
him,
sleep.
and the walkway over. They can pull him out. They can't do the damage that they need them to. The chase down, though, Leslau, he's big, he's bad, he's out of control as they try and turn and find the kill.
Maybe he's still in the back.
And Yang, he's back up yet again. They turn him down. They take down the Terrorblade. The run down the lane. Quinn hoping to escape. It ain't gonna happen, though. Granny's coming, and an ultra kill for the sniper. As just like that, it swings back the other way while Quincy crew gain net worth advantage.
I hate how right you were about the neutrals, but yeah, they probably should have, because they could have controlled the whole map. They could have waited for 60 minutes. They could have had 5 neutral items versus probably 0.
Yeah. And now
it's going to be even, because now this is the exact timing that Elephant needed to come out of the base.
they don't have buyback on LOA
All
right now.
Get your theory
He's gonna
crafts
have it
on.
in a second.
Also, they're thinking about
Oh my
sneaking
god,
a
there's a DD.
potential kill up top.
Oh my god, it's gonna despawn in a second. I don't think they get there in time.
All right, so mirror shield for Elephant will be sick, right? That would just be incredible.
Wait a minute, MSS. Oh my god, are they going in for this? Dude, they're pinging the tier 4 towers. These guys are crazy.
This guy thinks he's MNT.
What are you doing?
He's like, I saw the Boston Major.
Guys, I got this. Don't worry.
I've seen this done. I know what to do.
It's like, MSS, there's tier 4s still. 60 minutes.
All right, theory craft. What do we got? Tier 5s.
Giants ring, pretty good.
Giants ring's got to be. That's a want for both teams.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone loves seeing that. Oh, that scan actually hits on MSS in the trees, by the way.
Pirate hat's pretty good.
It's all right.
They have double rapier right
Ex
now.
Machina here. All right, all right.
Double rapier.
Oh my god, that Machina for
Oh, Yang. MSS. Hide away. The bugs are coming. The bugs are on you. Invis. Gotta hide. And there is going to be the... Oh my god, look at the damage! What?
unfortunate. Yeah, he took 2,373 damage from Weaver right clicks in just 1 second.
Oh, that ain't good.
No, and he has no buyback for 5 minutes.
Oh, no. Quincy crew, what have you done? They hit really hard. All right, we got a game on our hands. All you Dota fans out there, hold on to your hats. You thought this was going to be an easy 2-0.
Gotta love Quincy crew. This is the ultimate NA move, throwing for content.
And the
Bless. They learned it from BSJ.
That's right. And the sniper from Elephant maybe will not be denied. They want to try and push this to the absolute limit. Get a good seeding.
All right, buybacks though. What do we got on the Dire?
Oh,
I mean,
Giants
there's
ring.
none on Sniper.
Less loud.
There's none on Weaver. There's none on Tide.
Oh, they missed it. LOA. You got to get the Astral Spirit out. Pull it back in. No, the jump in, and they got him caught for the kill.
All right, I mean, that was Ravage on the guy with buyback though.
That's true. That's a good point.
I feel like that's kind of okay. Instantly refreshes, by the way. Does not care.
We got Big Less. Oh my god, it's going to be the DK form with the Aghanims.
Yeah, he's huge.
The
The Giants ring.
BKB's going to be so big. Look at this guy.
Question is, will he's like poking over the
He's
trees.
like, I can't even
You
find
clicked
him.
a building.
I did click a building.
I know he's big. He's
People
not
wanna
that.
see
Oh my
this.
god, he's huge.
Look at him! Oh, the big dragon's coming for you! Get out of there, Somnus! The doom is there!
So
he takes
slow.
up the whole freaking map, but they're taking him down! The dragon will
Oh,
be slain!
The bigger they are.
The harder they fall as Yawar tries to make it happen. Ooh, chase down though. Wait a minute, the Ravage isn't enough, they kill him! Dead for 100 seconds, has
It's
to buy back.
over.
Rapier on the ground. Oh, they're all dead. And GG is called. Just when it was looking like they were gonna pull it back, it falls out of their hands. Quincy crew 2-0.
I don't even know what just happened that last fight. It got a little
No
bit too
idea.
memey there at the end.
That was insane. Oh, this is
Hey,
what
guys.
happens.
Yeah. It's a bit of a rubber match. You know, they were both guaranteed lower bracket. I'm glad they played it out, though, because that was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. That's a good one.
That was some quality Dota for us at the end, so thank you for joining us for it.
Might end up mattering a lot as we get towards the finals, depending upon what those seedings are and all that other stuff. So watch
Who
out
knows?
right there. Trent, any final words as we get ready to throw this one last time
Well,
to the break?
you know, it's been 4 exhausting days of Dota for all of these players. It's tiring. You know, they're all learning, and guess what?
What's that?
The event is just getting started because that's just group stage. It's
Unbelievable.
Everything else
There
is
it
main
is,
event. Yo, let's
production.
go production. We all
They
survived.
killed it.
Well
we
done.
got through it.
That's
Production, the
out
real
to
heroes.
you guys too for joining us for this, and I hope you come back after our break day tomorrow for the main event.
Absolutely. But for now, there's more Dota to be played across all of the rest of the streams. We're the ones that ended first. We're the ones that ended early, and we're heading out of there. But for now, see y'all next time.